I'm your co-ghost, Anthony,
And I'm your co-ghost, Kaylee.
and this is Two Ghosts Review, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Welcome back to another episode of Two Ghosts Review, a podcast about current TV shows and movies that is also an MCU rewatch podcast from time to time. In this episode, we will be covering The Mandalorian and Grogu. But before we dive into that, let's kick off the episode as we always do with our poll segment. How you doing, Kaylee?
I'm making it. I'm making it.
All right, cool. Tried to go simple there. Tried not to throw you any curveballs this time around.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And I'd also like to let you know that I'm not my father. I was trying to think of more dialogue to go with it, but I couldn't remember. I'm channeling my inner Rada the Hutt tonight.
Rod of the Hut?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm getting
not
it now.
my father.
Okay.
I'm my own man. That's what I should have said. I'm my own man.
My own man.
I'm not my father.
All right. Yeah, so we're doing The Mandalorian and Grogu this time around. Very exciting. A new Star Wars movie. But yeah, before we dive into that, let's go over the poll segment. All right. So the question for our poll was, which has been the best Marvel special presentation? And the options were Werewolf by Night, Guardians Holiday Special, and The Punisher One Last Kill. Go.
I don't know that I'm a massive fan of any of them.
Yeah?
But I would have to say the Guardians, just because it's a seasonal one, I guess. I don't know.
I guess it gives you more reason to watch it.
Had some of the
Again.
worst graphics, but like it's at least it's funny.
Fair enough. Do you have like a ranking of them?
I didn't like Werewolf by Night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, I guess Punisher's slightly better, but not really.
Interesting.
I don't know that I've liked any of their special presentations.
I'd say Werewolf by Night is the best one to me. I mean, I think I enjoyed The Punisher more, but I think Werewolf by Night was better put together, and I liked the like how they did it in black and white and everything, and then like they brought the color in at the end, but like it gave like this whole just monster movie vibe, being in black and white and grainy and kind of stuff like that, and like just like the cool little like making what was the guy's name, like it was I think it was Bloodstone, but I forgot the guy's name, the guy that died, but like making him like move and stuff. Yeah, like
gross.
it was creepy and stuff, and it also kind of like opened up a new side of the MCU a little bit, but
Well, very little bit, because we've
very little
heard
bit.
nothing and seen nothing since then. But
Yeah,
I like Halloween, but I don't like that stuff. Okay?
fair enough.
I like the family friendly Halloween stuff. I don't like horror movies.
I bet you like some monsters though.
Some monsters, but not really.
That was cool. They do a little monster hunt, but um, I'd probably go like Werewolf by Night, The Punisher, then Guardians for me. But just because I like the Punisher stuff better, like over Guardians. Like I like the action and like the emotion out of the Punisher one, and the Guardians one is just like Drax and Mantis going on in a little adventure to get Kevin Bacon kind of thing. It's funny. They're good together and everything, and it also has good music, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all Guardian stuff.
Yeah, true. Um, so let's see what the people said. The people said, in last place, the Punisher, One Last Kill, at 18%, and the winner was Werewolf by Night, 62%. Guardians special came in at 20.
I'm not really surprised by that.
Sick. Okay. All right. I did have. There were actually some comments on this poll, so a couple comments that we can go over on it. We did have. I don't beat games reposted our poll and wrote Werewolf by Night is proof that Marvel Studios absolutely does have the ability to stray away from the typical MCU formula and be successful at it. It's also proof that Marvel probably should have considered doing a mini supernatural saga on Disney Plus while also building out on a different saga on the big screen at the same time. Doing two sagas would have allowed Marvel to keep things fresh and to creatively experiment while still giving lifelong MCU fans the content they know, love, and expect. What do you think about that, Kaylee?
Um, Nothing. I I don't really. I'm not like super down for Werewolf by Night. Like I don't know. That universe just did not really interest me. It was like creepy in like a cult way from my memory, and I'm not into that.
Yeah, that's fair. It was kind of like that, but I don't know. I still enjoyed it. Like it was like it really came down to just them like monster hunting. But I like what I don't beat games says about like doing a how it would have been a good idea to have them do two sagas at the same time, kind of.
They couldn't even handle one.
Well, they were trying. They weren't trying to do one. They were trying to do like 15. Like if they just like did some like a story, overarching story, more so on the like Disney Plus shows or something, and then like another one kind of in the movies, and then bring them together. I think it would have been cool. Our second comment that we got was from Duox Comic Universe, and they said definitely Punisher one last kill. Ever since I watched it, I feel so into the character.
Wait till you find out there's a show.
Yeah, you should go back and watch the show. But yeah, I'm glad that sounds like a new fan. I'm glad that that pulled in some more Punisher fans because love that guy. All right, let's dive into what we're here to actually talk about tonight, which is the Mandalorian and Grogu. What are your first thoughts, Kaylee?
I actually really like this movie. I don't think I've ever seen a good Star Wars movie in theaters. And I should say that the only Star Wars movie I've seen in theaters is the last three ones that were bad.
Yeah.
Um, I
Did you
wasn't
see any of the ones like? Did we go see any of the ones like in between, like in theaters?
in
I feel like
between.
yeah, like I'm pretty sure I saw Rogue One in in theaters. I
I
don't
don't
remember if
know. Oh
you
my
were
gosh.
there.
So maybe I have seen more because I know that I went and saw the Han Solo movie that was
Yeah.
terrible. Why would they do that? A lot of terrible, just bad movies. No, I didn't see Rogue One with you because we had to watch it at home one time.
Okay.
And I remember again feeling like this is pointless. I don't.
Rogue One's good,
Literally,
man.
they made that movie for the last like 4 minutes, maybe.
I
I
mean,
just
yeah, it all leads up
didn't
to that,
really
but
care. It was hard for me to pay attention because I knew that they just died and it didn't matter.
well, I don't know. This is kind of something fresh. I feel like fresh but connects. Like, yeah, you know that like all these characters die, but that doesn't really happen normally. You know, like you know it's just gonna be like a one-off thing. But it didn't end up being that because then they went back and did Andor and brought um whatever that guy back, the Andor guy back.
They're highly motivated by the promise of potential dollar signs.
Yeah, yeah. Which it ended up being pretty successful. But hot take. I was not that big a fan of Andor. But people are always like, "Oh, it's the greatest thing of all time. I love Andor."
Is Andor the one with the guy from Squid Games?
No, that's the Acolyte.
Oh,
Yeah, Andor's the one that's like,
the office worker.
yeah, yeah.
Why? Why would you like that? Of
Everybody's like,
everything out of Star
"Oh,"
Wars, why would that be something that people latch onto?
because it's like it's more sophisticated. It's I feel like you just have to be a little like smarter for it or something. I feel like everybody's like so like pretentious about it.
Mm.
Like I'm so high and mighty because I like Andor because it's a higher level of thinking kind of
Guys,
thing. Like
it's still Star
yeah,
Wars.
there's some good stuff in it, but like I don't know, it gets boring. Like it's long and it's just like political most of the
It's
time
because you
and
don't smoke
just
a pipe.
like annoying.
You have to smoke a pipe in a armchair and have whiskey or something to understand.
Yes,
Mm.
cinema.
Yeah, you mull that over while you watch it, and your giant Lego Star Wars sets are, on the wall, like some people would have hunting trophies.
Okay.
You got
I feel attacked because I want to do that.
your large Star Wars sets. Yes, smoking your
Hmm.
pipe or a cigar. You know, what's
Yeah.
that thing where they put
You mean death sticks?
the smoke or the in your drink? You've got a big ice cube, but also there's smoke, like you smoke it or something.
Oh, I don't
You do
know.
something really fancy, like oh yes,
Uh,
I'm watching my
oh yes, this
Star
is Star
Wars.
Wars.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, but we're not talking about that super elevated Star Wars TV. We're talking about a good fun movie, Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, I'm a hard person to please, and I was not bored. I was paying attention the whole time. Uh,
Yeah, you really enjoyed it.
when
Oh.
I watch the Mandalorian show, sometimes I want to get on my phone because
Mm,
it gets slow, and I don't enjoy the extended Mandalorian cast. I think that people like what's her name? The girl that I say looks like the lady from Dumb and Dumber because of her haircut.
Bo-Katan
Yeah,
Kryze.
she's played out, dried up. Get rid of her. Like, I feel like that's pandering.
What?
I'm just bored of it. Like,
Why? Bro.
I just feel like she's a hanger on her.
A hanger on her
Yeah, like, why are you still here?
because she's awesome. Like,
No,
what are
she's
you talking
not
about?
awesome. She's I'm just like he doesn't need an entourage, and he's accumulating it like a strange entourage. And it was nice that it was just him and Grogu going out and doing things in this movie. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, this is
yeah.
way better than having some weird extended cast.
I think it obviously it's built over the seasons, the cast, but like it in certain seasons, like certain characters just they show up, but they're not there all the time. Like Bo Katan was like heavy in the third season because the story revolved around the Mandalorians all coming together, all the like the sects coming together to retake Mandalore. So she would be a
I don't know,
heavy
man.
focus
It
on
was
that.
just
So
really a lot for me. I got bored of my brain wanted to turn off. And like I feel like yeah, it was just about her and the Mandalorian going out, and it was not about Grogu at all. Not that the show's about Grogu, but like I don't even really remember like him
uh
doing anything with them.
I will say that like towards the end of that season, they did get pushed a little to the sideline because there was so much going on. Like it
Hmm.
was like and then oh yeah, we're going back to see what the Mandalorian was doing. Like you get all
Yeah.
this fighting with like Bo Katan and the other Mandalorians, like the armor and all that, and then you're like, oh yeah, what was the Mandalorian doing? He was like down in the base, running
Yeah, I don't
around,
know.
like
I just this was better because I felt like it was like this movie's called Mandalorian and Grogu, and that's what it was.
yeah, straight up, yeah, it was
Yeah,
good,
it
yeah.
was. I don't know. The Mandalorian show as well, like the first season, I complained it's just him doing like random little things here and
But
there.
that's what I feel like this is.
I don't know. I liked it. It felt more like this was one thing that just kept escalating.
It, okay, here
It's a
I'd save
long
this.
version.
Yes, I'd save this for the end, but since we're talking about it now, my like main overarching thought for this movie is that it feels like two episodes just put into one. Like,
But with a massive budget?
yeah. I mean, like it doesn't look like super crazy different than the show, honestly.
No.
Like it's upscaled like a tiny bit, but like
Hmm.
it looks like it's almost the same quality as the show. And the show is very high
I
quality.
feel like
So,
you asked me my thoughts.
like,
Don't make me like feel bad that I'm giving my overall thought here on off the
oh
top.
no, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we usually do overall thoughts at the
Well, we'll
yeah,
go over it again
yeah,
after we've talked about it.
yeah.
But like, I was entertained, and I was explaining why I'm not normally that entertained.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
was
enough.
content to watch this, and I don't understand why before we went I was scared because everyone was like, "It's a snooze fest,"
Yeah, the critics were like beating this thing up.
and right now they're like, "This is the had the worst opening of any Star
It just
Wars
switched around.
movie." Okay, well, I
Like,
literally was just looking up who the voice actor for Rada was while we were waiting for the computer to boot up,
yeah.
and an article that came out an hour ago
Uh,
said that like this movie's in trouble right now.
it was. Well,
An hour ago.
I just saw stuff like a few hours ago that like it's maybe it's not like it hasn't met like covered its budget or whatever yet, but it's done like a massive upswing like today.
Oh,
Like
okay.
so it's like reaching where it needs to
Yeah, I
be.
just don't
So
understand why. Like, I will tell you my one complaint as we get going. I literally have one complaint about this movie.
fair enough.
I'm not saying it's like the most perfect movie I ever saw in my life or
No,
anything,
no,
but
no,
like I
no.
have one main thing that bothers me, and that's it. Everything else is fine and entertaining.
I think I have one main thing too. So
I wonder
let's
if
see
it's
what
the
it
same
is.
thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump in because we're almost 20 minutes in already, and we haven't even started. So we start the movie off with getting some remnants of the empire, and there's one main guy that's telling all of his little underlings that seem to like be the people that are in charge of their own little areas, I guess. Um, he's telling them that like he's gonna like raise their tributes and stuff like that, and they can't. They complain that they um, can't do that because they don't have enough supplies themselves. He gets mad. He shoots one of them. Um, I think it. I like having these little imperial remnants still around. It's something that's been through the whole show of Mandalorian, but I like that we got a little bit here as well. But I've been enjoying that, like getting to see that still leaking through. It's like dying off, but it's still there, and they still kind of have to deal with it. And that the New Republic like doesn't have the resources to handle them as well. Like they're smaller. You felt that like in I feel like you feel it in the original trilogy how small the rebels are,
Yeah.
and now like you see now that they're struggling to take care of everything in the galaxy, like be on top of it. Like there's planets that are like doing their own things and stuff like that, and they just don't have the bandwidth to take care of everything. But
Yeah. I mean, I it didn't like jump out at me as being like all that important. It didn't catch
it's
my
not.
attention
Yeah.
really because it just seems like there's always someone doing this and
Yeah.
these things. Like I was like, okay, yeah, so check this box. Like not in a bad way, but like, yeah, of course. There's always one more little
Yeah.
guy, you
Gotta
know.
check the box. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, so then we get Mando. He's coming in.
I have a
in the
question
shadows.
right now.
Yeah.
These guys, I'm gonna use the word stormtrooper guys.
Mhm.
They're not stormtroopers. What are they? Like, what is that outfit? It was
I don't
different. I'd never seen it
know the
before.
name. Yeah.
I don't know. It looked different to me. I didn't know if that was something that you've seen before.
I like. Are you talking about the guys like in?
The way that their armor looked, like his guard guys,
Did any
and
of them have like this kind of look? I'm like covering over my
it
eyes,
was
kind of
no, it was like white and like kind of flat.
flat.
I don't know. They were working
I don't
in
know.
the AT-AT things, like
I really just don't remember what they
oh,
look like.
okay.
So
I don't know. They
I guess.
jumped out at me, and I'm not a mask. I'm not. I can't tell the difference between these things, so I didn't know if it jumped out at you at all.
Hold on. Let
He's
me look
taken out
this
a
up.
bunch of them in this part.
Let me see. Did
Not.
they look like any of these guys? When you said flat, like did they look like those guys?
I don't think it looked so clothy.
No.
That
Okay.
looks like not turbany. I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't quite remember what they looked like,
It
but
looked more like hard all over, like a stormtrooper kind of, but like a
yeah,
different kind, or so not a stormtrooper though. Like the helmet was like longer. I don't know. We'll look at it later.
it might have been kind of like that. I was getting like I don't know what planet they were on, but it felt like Hoth because it was just like a cold, like wintry planet.
I can't
So
believe you're just assuming it's Hoth because it's a wintry planet. You know how many planets there are?
wow, yeah, that's
That we
so
keep going back to like Naboo and stuff or
insensitive of
whatever.
me.
What is the planet that we always go back to?
Tatooine,
Yeah,
yeah.
everything's about Tatooine. Surprised they didn't go there in this.
Oh, so refreshing, huh?
I know,
Stay away from
honestly, I
Tatooine.
was disturbed. I was expecting it.
What we didn't get to go back to Tatooine and see his mechanic lady friend with the
I
frizzy
thought,
hair.
yeah, that's okay. We'll get there, but I thought she was totally gonna pop up.
Yeah, yeah. I thought so too, but she didn't. Um, yeah. So Mando, he's making his way through this base. He's like in the shadows, kind of seeing like a blaster with a blaster bolt with the it kind of
He's being a G.
yeah. He's just being a G. Um, but yeah, this Imperial like gives all these underlings guns to lay down fire for him as he gets in the elevator.
Yeah, and they clearly are like, no.
They immediately give up once Mando gets in there.
They throw their guns down and like sell him out.
Yeah, yeah. Like, he's going to the elevator. I did think like his entrance there was pretty sick. Like he came in and just laid down fire as like
Literally.
cover, and then he like killed the two that were uh like guarding the door, the two troopers that were guarding the door. But yeah,
I feel like he has quite a bit of fire in this movie. Does he do that
he
often?
does it a lot. Yeah,
Oh, and
he,
I
yeah.
also thought, why did he wait until then to use fire? He could have been,
He mixes it
you
up all the
know,
time. But I that's what I love about the Mandalorians though is like just the different weapons. Like they have most of them, yeah, like have like that fire on one hand and a grapple hook on the other. But then like he's got like the little darts things that come out. Um, he's got like uh, what some of them have like little shields that come up too
hmm.
and stuff. Like there's a lot. They get a lot of weapons on there. Um, I do like in what was that? I think it was actually the Book of Boba Fett, like the Mandalorian episode. He has to get on like public transit and he has to unload all of his weapons into like a check bag basically situation because he can't bring them on the thing.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but he like unloads all this stuff and you like see it. It's kind of like Carol unloading
It's like
everything out
Wednesday
to Alexandria.
when she's trying to get
Yeah,
on the plane.
yeah, yeah, just like that. So I like a good scene like that. So yeah, Mando goes after all these guys. We got Grogu. Meanwhile, he's like outside ish the little base.
He was making little baby noises.
Oh yeah, you started like
Everyone immediately lost their mind. Everyone, I mean me.
Yeah, I'm sitting there, and Grogu starts making these little baby noises, and Kaylee's over here like, oh, oh,
Every time he made any noise, that's what I did.
yeah, oh. Um, yeah, he goes up against a mouse droid, which is pretty sick. He used the Force to
I like how he kills
break it
things, but
apart.
only things that aren't like alive.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that, they had a meeting and they were like, he would not hurt anyone. He can't shoot anyone. He wouldn't kill anyone.
yeah.
He's not gonna force choke anyone. But droids, fair game.
That's nice though. It's like I really like the Mandalorian and Grogu title of this movie. I really felt like it even more so than like the show felt like the Mandalorian and then like Grogu was there. This felt like they were both equally as important and had like equal time almost.
Oh yeah, well he definitely picks up later, and he's
Yeah.
like getting more capable.
Yeah. And I love to see that. Like yet you even with this like you're saying like he doesn't you know he's not going to like kill people or things like that.
No, but
But
he's
he's
got things that he can do. Yeah.
yeah, but I like that we are seeing it's basically that mix of Jedi and Mandalorian. Like a
Yeah.
Mandalorian has no problem with the killing, but he has that Jedi training, which kind of I feel like is like it holds him back on the killing. Like he'll do more like I'll push him away, I'll get him
I
over
thought it
there,
just
kind of thing.
because he's like, I'm baby.
That too, I guess. But like
I'm not gonna kill anyone. I'm baby.
honestly, though, he
Come
does
on, baby.
he eats a lot of creatures,
He does
so
kill. He is
he
he
does
would
kill.
commit genocide.
Yeah, so maybe that isn't
Fetal genocide.
as a yeah. Maybe that's not a very good point, but uh,
That was before his Jedi training.
yeah. But yeah. So he's about Grogu's like about to get blasted away by a trooper, and the Mandalorian gets on the little chicken walker thing and gets the trooper.
I felt like people were gonna scream and cheer in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Also, when he puts Grogu up on that thing with him,
Uh,
and they start going down that hill like that,
insane, bro.
I asked you and you didn't answer me. We're in the movie theater, obviously,
Bro,
but
I
I
can't
can
hear everything that you're trying to tell me.
listen. I'm trying to talk to you.
Trying to watch the movie.
He's not supposed to be. It's not meant to do that. That's not a safe way to operate that. Is that meant to be doing that?
I think it's dumb. Yeah. I
Like,
don't think
that thing should be crumbling apart. Like, are you kidding me?
my first instinct would not be let's take this thing off the edge of a cliff.
Ram it straight downhill. It's fine.
It should be able to run as fast as I need it to go.
Yeah,
It
downhill.
was clearly struggling, like trying to like. It wasn't like going fast, like running fast down the hill. It was like trying to get its balance and then like sliding down the hill in
Yeah, and
spots.
he's like, come on, Grogu. Just hold on to me as we plummet hundreds of feet.
It's chill though because even if it did crash, he would just use his jetpack and they'd fly out of it.
Yeah, as long as Grogu didn't, like, let go or get
Oh,
shook off.
he was holding on to him. He was like right here in front of
Okay, so that
Mandalorian.
when
So
he gets rammed forward with the weight of falling down, Grogu gets smashed against the
squished.
handlebars. Like, some weird stuff going on. And this kid is just still wearing the same nasty Sherpa outfit.
Well, he's got the chain mail underneath, and then his little coin.
Okay, but what about some clothes for this little guy?
That is his clothes.
Why does he have one? Get him some more clothes.
I'm sure they wash it.
Get him like a gray one, a black one. He can have the tan one.
Have you seen him like the robot
and a brown one.
without?
No. What does he look like without?
Bro, let me show you.
Is he a little naked green boy?
Let me show you what
Or
he looks
is he
like.
just guts, like robot pieces?
Let me find it here.
Probably about to get traumatized in real time.
He's even making a sad expression.
Oh no!
That's what he looks like underneath. Okay, so they got to keep
No.
it on. Kaylee's just staring at this picture with her mouth open.
He's on wheels? Oh no. Oh my goodness. His little face. He's so sweet.
Yeah, and then his body, he's got like the sweetest face, like looking up at you, big eyes, and then the rest of his body is just like mechanical wires and stuff.
It's not true.
That's the magic
He
of the
just feels like
movies.
a squishmallow.
All right, so yeah, they get down to this ledge where we've got three AT-ATs taking a little mountain walk, and
Does that seem like a good area to be using those?
no,
Are those even a good idea at all?
no,
No.
no, no, nothing with the legs is ever really a good idea.
No. They're like, you know what we should do? Elevate ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, like, what? Why would you use this
How about you guys fly in a
when
freaking ship?
you have things that hover off the ground?
Yeah. Why are we doing that? Why don't we modify it so that the legs can come off and then you hover away in the little body? If you have to have some legs, yeah, why don't you just detach if you're getting attacked? Because clearly they're a bad idea in any kind
Yeah,
of
it's
combat.
a bad idea. So yeah, we got Mandalorian and Grogu. They attack. They go on the offensive, and they like blow up the foot of one of them, make it trip and fall down the mountain there. Um, I did like to see the inside. I can't remember really seeing the inside of the AT-ATs,
I don't know that
like
we've
the
ever
body.
seen like the full length of it from the
Yeah,
inside, maybe just the cockpit area, but
and I could be totally wrong. Like, there's
I
so
could be
much
wrong too,
Star
but I
Wars
think that
content,
they
but like,
maybe we've seen people yelling from the front.
yeah, yeah. But like, yeah, the body, like I don't remember seeing anything in the body, but it was cool. It was cool to see that. And yeah, we get some action in there. Mandalorian getting in there. I do like Grogu being like a little parrot now.
Grabbing onto his back,
Yeah,
like
it's just like
yeah, he was pulling a
clings onto his
Yoda.
shoulder.
They just like to get carried.
Yeah, it's easier. They're so little they can't keep up.
Easier this is. The way this is.
The way this is. Uh, um, yeah. So we get a bunch of action that taking out these AT-ATs, and then the Imperial guy was trying to get away in these, and he takes off in a little spaceship, a little escape pod that's on one of those, and Mando uses the guns on the head of the AT-AT to shoot him down, and I love. I mean, you were cracking up with Grogu like banging on Mandalorian's head like
Oh,
rapidly.
because there was bombs. There was like
Yeah,
15 little bombs that were all activated and they both knew they were there. And I don't remember what the Mandalorian was doing. He was going to shoot that
he
guy
was like,
down.
yeah,
He
trying
was
to
trying to shoot
aim.
him
Yeah,
down and Grogu's on his back. He's like banging on him and then they starts to get faster and faster and he's still not doing anything. And
yeah,
he's like, I know Grogu. And he's like on the
yeah.
helmet.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding. Yeah,
And they barely make it out. And Grogu is on his back. So, like,
he's going
I am going
first.
to get singed if you don't hurry up. And I'm in fleece.
I'm flammable. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like how, I don't know. I love the use of like how they mix the practical and CG
Mm.
in these Star Wars movies. It's just always nice to have that touch of practical. Um, and I mean, they do it all the time with Grogu, but like in this shot, I just like, I don't know. I love seeing like his whole body moving just because he's like, they're having him like use his arm to bang
Uh,
the helmet, but like everything, all of him is
he's so
like
small.
shaking. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. So that they fly out of there as the AT-AT explodes, and then Zeb picks him up. Um, and
Here's where I can
yeah,
throw one of my complaints in.
okay.
My complaint is that some of these CG characters,
Mm,
they needed
needed some help.
more work. That's my
I,
complaint. I'm
yeah.
I understand things that like the huts, they need to be CG'd. And I guess this
Mm,
guy, but like they could have I felt like they could
yeah.
have done him like more 50-50.
He does. He does move around quite. Like he's fairly agile as a character. So like practical, it may be a little more
They
difficult.
needed to put another 6 weeks of effort into these guys.
Yeah. I agree. It was like I don't think the CG was like atrocious in the movie, but yeah, like they could have added
Why
a
is this
little bit
on
more to
par
it.
with like Watto? You
Watto.
know, like couldn't we?
Watto was all right though.
Yeah, but like this could have been better. They might actually be a little bit worse than him.
I think they are a little bit worse than
Yeah,
Watto.
like I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not all that familiar, but I'm thinking like old. There's no excuse for it to look like that.
Annie.
Why do they look like the OG Jabba when that movie with A New Hope came out and they decided actually Jabba's gonna be a big slug? Why did we go all the way
Uh,
back?
I don't know. I mean, I was all right with it. I was like it's
No. There's not an excuse. You're putting that on this big screen,
yeah, it that's why I feel like it was like I said it was like around the same quality as the show.
which make put more effort into it. If it's going on the big movie screen, it's a
Yeah.
movie. It's a movie.
I think their budget wasn't that big too. And I kind of understand that because it's like Star Wars movies have not been doing well, so they probably didn't
Okay,
get
so
the
like
money approved for it. Like they
get the people that worked on the big snake
yeah, yeah.
and have them work on this other stuff a little bit more and work on the snake a little bit less.
Anyway, so we got Zeb. He's if anybody doesn't know, he's from Rebels. It's a whole nother show.
And
So
I don't understand how he knows the Mandalorian now. Did they meet in something
yeah,
or just
he met.
off screen?
Well, I'm trying to remember if they actually met in the Mandalorian. He was in the Mandalorian, but they know each other through the New Republic. That they met doing stuff for the
Did we
New
see this
Republic.
meeting or no? Like
I
no,
don't.
they just work together.
I I think it.
Because to me, I was like, I feel like I missed something.
I think Zeb in the Mandalorian only talked to um that pilot, the New Republic pilot that we focus on the most. Forgot his name, but I think that's who the only person that he talked to in there. But then, like, we see the Mandalorian going to the same location, like the base that they show in this movie. That was the
Mm,
base that Zeb was at, and the pilot was at. Like, it's
okay.
exactly the same. So it's like that's where they met, kind of. Um, yeah. Then we get the opening, the title screen, which that was really fun because they kept it close to the original show with like the Mandalorian logo coming up. So it was cool to see it on like the big screen, and they did like the music too, the same kind of
I liked how the
coming up.
music twinkled and Grogu came up.
Yeah, Grogu, boom, Mandalorian, and Grogu. Um, and then we kind of get like an opening crawl with beautiful shot with
Oh yeah,
like the sunset or whatever, and just like a bunch of like X wings coming in silhouette, kind of in front of it, and we got the Mandalorian, the music going, Mandalorian and Grogu track going.
I was vibing.
Oh, so good. Um, so yeah, and the music, I'm pretty sure they changed it a little bit. Like we were actually just listening to it not that long, like an hour ago or something. And but while we were watching it, I thought it sounded a little different, and I think it is just like they added some guitar in there or something. But it still sounded good. Um, so yeah, they get to this New Republic base. They get back to the New Republic base, and Mr. Din Djarin meets with Sigourney Weaver's character, which I don't know her name, but
They needed a Carrie Fisher-esque individual, so they called Sigourney Weaver in.
yeah, they always gotta have like a lady in charge for
Hmm.
the the Republic or Rebels side of something.
Yeah, I was like, that's okay. It doesn't. She doesn't take me out of it, but like I felt like that's the vibe they were going for, and they're like, we need a weathered older woman, you know,
Yeah, I think
an exasperated weathered old woman.
she plays Colonel Ward, a new Republic officer and pilot of Princess Leia's generation,
Of course, see,
who enlists in charge. Yeah,
they even had to throw that little tidbit in
just that
there.
little
She's of that.
tidbit.
She's of
Yeah.
Leia's generation.
Well, the New Republic is so small, so everybody's connected. uh, um, yeah, but I did think that she did. Yeah, like she fit in this movie. Like she didn't, like you said, like she didn't take me out of it either. Yeah, so Colonel Ward now wants to give Mando a new mission, um, and I think he was kind of just wanting to be done at this point. So she's trying to get him to go get this guy named Coin, where they don't even know what he looks like, but he is Imperial, um, the baddest of the bad, apparently, and she even tries to kind of bribe him with this new Razor Crest. We got a new Razor Crest.
No, she gave him the Razor Crest for doing this first job, and he's
Yeah,
like,
but
it's worth more than that. And she's like,
fair
yeah, so
enough.
you're
Yeah,
gonna do this. All, and I thought it was also like, you killed the other guy. We need information.
yeah.
This is a valuable ship here, so here's a
It's an
hard
advance
mission. Yeah,
on the next
you have
mission.
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And she basically said, I really don't have anything else for you, so you can either do that and have the ship, or you can leave.
yeah,
When she didn't really want him to leave. I like when Grogu was following them out there. He's got to
yeah.
walk. He's, you know, little walking, and he's keeps up.
Keeps up. I'm surprised he doesn't jump around more to keep up.
I would have liked that, but that costs more money.
He does jump into things a lot though.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah, but they have to animate that.
well, what what they do is they he you show him jump and then they cut it and then you go to like where he's gonna land and they just land him in it. They don't show like most of the time they don't show the full arc of his jump.
Boo.
They just cut it. um. Oh yeah, another cool thing I noticed in the little, I guess, bar area of this where they're meeting. Uh, Dave Filoni was in there. He's like a pilot. They had him dressed up as a pilot, and then he comes back at the end of the movie. He's a pilot flying in the last like mission there when the New
Hmm.
Republic shows
He
up.
wanted a cameo.
Yeah, he got a little cameo. Um,
Surprised John Favreau didn't throw himself in there.
yeah. Well, there was no Scarlett Johansson in the
Yeah,
movie, so like,
no one was undressing, so there was no reason. He didn't want to be there when Mando had to take his helmet off. So he has to go talk to these Hut twins and get information on where he's supposed to go rescue their nephew from an undisclosed location. They won't share that ahead of time, and then they will give him information on Coin.
correct. Yeah, so he decides to take that mission. Zeb is like, already like climbing into the ship to check it out. Like he's like, "Come on, let's go take a look at this."
See, but like, why is he so comfortable and like handsy with his stuff? He's like, yeah, Mando, this is.
It's clear that they've been working together for a while. Like there's been a time jump between 3 and the movie, season 3 in this movie, because yeah, they're it's like they're partners almost, or at least gone on multiple missions. That's what I got from it. But I also really liked the interior of the new Razor Crest.
I liked the interior too because Grogu was jumping on his bed and laughing.
Oh yeah, he's having a good time. He was so excited to have a little bedroom again.
I'm not homeless anymore.
Yay! I don't have to be in that stupid N1 droid port anymore. I'm not saying the N1 is stupid. It's just
That's not a good room for him.
it's not practical for a bounty hunter
It's not practical for a
or a
child to
father
grow up
and
in these
child.
days.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, I liked the seats like looked really comfortable. That's just what I noticed. Like they had like the individual like cushions like all like cut out like on it. It looked very comfortable. But it looked very clean compared to the other Razor Crest, which I didn't think looked that bad. Like they always tried to make it like it's like some junky ship kind of thing, and I didn't always like when it was actually like put together, wasn't like falling apart. Like it got blasted and everything was falling apart. When it was actually like put together, it looked fine. But seeing this new one, it was like, yeah, that looks like it's in correct condition and everything.
Mm,
Um,
not for
so
long. They're gonna start ripping stuff out of
oh
it.
yeah, and get taken. The Jawas are going to get a hold of it again. um, I think this one had some bigger guns on it too, maybe. But okay, so the Mando goes to meet the Hutts. What did you think of all the Hutts
Oh, they're
rolling around in their
disgusting.
rooms and
Listen, as
everything?
soon as we hit the atmosphere and
Yeah.
it was like gaseous and green, I was like, this is exactly where I imagined they came from.
Ooh, this feels right.
And then they were like slipping all over each other, sleeping in their little cave cavern rooms.
Ugh.
Nasty.
Like rolling
Yeah.
in like against each other
Yeah,
and
but you know
stuff.
what it made
Like
me think of when C3PO and R2D2 wander up to Jabba's place.
yeah, yeah.
Like it
Jabba's
looked like
palace.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they're literally it gave the same vibe.
yeah.
That place, except that place was like dirtier.
It would. Yeah, it feels like that was on Tatooine. Okay,
Mhm.
that that did not feel like the correct environment for a hut.
It just felt like a clean version of this. Like he made a version of this on that planet for his house.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like this planet just feels like this is where they belong,
This,
kind
yeah,
of
you
thing.
came from here for sure.
Yeah. I think this is also
I
um
mean, he even has like a floor pit at his palace.
yeah. I assume they're all kind of the same.
Yeah,
Like every hut's palace is like
they're all
the same setup, kind of.
giving this energy.
Yeah. But I do think that this palace was in the Clone Wars show as well. I saw a parallel earlier today um, of Clone Wars and this. I just don't remember it. There's so much in Clone Wars. I watched it all, but like they jump all over the place. Like I don't remember all of it. But yeah, so they send him off to go get their nephew Rada, Jabba's son.
And they have a picture of him, but it's
Yeah.
very old.
It's literally just like a live action version of what he looked like in the Clone Wars TV movie that he was in. Which I just love that like every time we see I mean we don't see him we've only seen him like maybe 3 times now. But like every time we see Rada, he's like in trouble. He's been kidnapped. He needs to be saved or something. Um, yeah. So Mando goes to
Well, they said he's grown since that
yeah,
picture.
yeah. He's grown quite a bit. Yeah. Uh, so he goes to this moon, and then we get like the sickest version of the Mandalorian theme drop. It's like all like, what do you call that? Uh, I want to say techno, but I don't think it's techno. It's like, maybe it is techno. I don't know. Like synth, maybe some synth in there or something. But it's a real good jam. And he flies into this moon, down onto this moon, and I was like, this is Gotham. It looks like Gotham. Those are the vibes I was getting, like him coming in, and like all the buildings looked like Earth buildings, which was weird to me.
Oh, that didn't jump out at me.
I don't know. It stood out to me just because it was like it felt, at least to me, it felt like, oh, we're just filming on a normal like Earth looking planet type thing. Like I don't know. It's like all the buildings just, even they even looked like old buildings, like not new, like Earth buildings. Like they looked like older. So it's kind of weird. But then you get down, once he gets down on there, like on the surface, then you get like all the little set dressing kind of stuff, which makes it look more alien. But um, so he goes and asks this little vendor guy uh, where to find Rada, and he's he doesn't really want to give that information. He's kind of scared.
He
Um,
asks where you can find a hut. He's scared
yeah,
until he says Rada, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'll take your money. Rada's literally on a poster behind your shoulder."
yeah. Um, I also like how this is like a little kind of a little Easter egg, but he's making him a sandwich, and he's got he's putting like this egg on it, and you can see it like in the corner, like him scooping it out. Kind of like they don't get the camera like straight on it, but it's just like off to the side there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of the little hairy mudhorn eggs that they had to get in the show. They had to the Jawas had all the pieces to his ship or whatever, and he had to go get the egg from the mudhorn and give it to the Jawas because they wanted it. They eat it and they like it. They were like, they got it, they chopped it open. They're like,
They go crazy for cocoa beans.
that's kind of the vibe it gave, honestly. Like, but I don't know. That was a cool little Easter egg. I mean, he's got like the mudhorn signet kind of thing on his armor too. So, um, but yeah, then he goes to watch Rada fight. Big boy.
I just have a lot of questions.
What you got?
Why did they decide, like, why does he have a six pack? Like, he's like, I gotta be different than the other huts. I'm gonna be fit.
Brother's jacked.
Why? And he talks so clearly. I'm not like my father.
He is the funniest thing about this
Oh,
movie.
I every time he says something, I'm like trying not to laugh a little bit. I can't take you serious.
Yeah.
He's like righteous.
Yeah. Well, I called him like, okay, he's he just like, to me he was like just speaking in exposition all the time.
Yeah.
Like that's just all he was doing. And yeah, like his voice is just like so like normal. It's silly. Like,
Do you know who that is?
yeah, Jeremy Allen White.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um
Wow.
but uh but yeah, like he's just so silly with the like his voice. It doesn't feel like it should be coming out of there. It just feels too like normal. And the way that he just like kind of like lays there too, like
I liked it when he was getting his massage. He's laying like face down with his
Yeah.
arms up. Yeah,
Yeah.
just like what is happening? He's getting a deep tissue massage.
Yeah.
Yeah. He takes care of me. I'm treated well.
Treated well here. Yeah. And then like the other thing that cracks me up too is that like they're just like whatever the Mandalorian's talking or
Can I
something.
feed him?
The Mandalorian's talking or something, and then they like show him, and he's just standing there like with his arms out, like just he just looks so silly. He's just like standing there like with his jacked body or whatever, just like being like staring off into space, basically. Like, he's just like, ooh.
I like it when he feeds Grogu
Yeah.
and he has to say again, I'm not my father.
Can I feed him?
Yeah, and he's just like slinging food at him.
Yeah. Grogu can't help himself. He's got to get in there.
Ugh.
He just loves food, that little Grogu. But yeah, so Rada explains through all of his exposition, I guess,
I'm my own man.
that he's his own man. And that he's treated well there, and that he has one more fight, and then he'll be free. So I don't want to go back.
When I first had my first fight, everyone was booing me.
Now they cheer.
I'm not my father's son.
They used to see me as my father, but now they see me as my own man. Check out my pecs.
I'm treated well here.
Go now. I must finish my massage. Yeah. So he doesn't want to go with Mando. So Mando goes to find his owner, I guess. What do you call it? Like,
What do they call it
his
in the
fight
Gladiator
manager?
movie?
I don't remember.
The owner of the Colosseum guy. That guy.
The owner of the Colosseum would be the Emperor, but
Okay,
like,
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know what the
The
guy is.
facilitator.
The facilitator. They go to find a facilitator, Janu. Um, so they gotta go to this little. He gets the information from the vendor again. Um, to go to this salt place and find Lord Janu. Um, he goes in there asking for him and ends up getting in a fight with everybody. Beats them all up, no problem. I like all of the
Grogu gets thrown up onto a
yeah.
cage of imprisoned animals.
Was it what was he doing on the cage? Was he like
He
trying to
was
get
just
one or
no, he
like
was just sitting up there swinging around.
okay,
I didn't
all
think
right,
he was reaching in and trying to get anything.
okay. I just remember like the animals wherever were like freaking out, and I
Well,
didn't know if
because
he
there was a
was like
massive fight happening underneath them.
yeah, but given Grogu's track record, like
100%. Yeah, he'd be like, everyone is killing each other underneath here, but I'm gonna string your little neck out and eat
yeah,
you.
I'm gonna pull your neck out of the cage, snap it, and
Yeah.
then eat you.
I'm gonna rip you limb from limb while I make baby noises.
Bro's gonna be a Sith Mandalorian. uh, yeah. So all this fighting goes down. Then Lord John walks out. He's like, oh, come on back. I'll talk to you.
Come have a fistful of salt.
I got some salt for you. Mando's like, Mando's like, where I come from, salt is everywhere. This means
Yeah.
nothing to me.
Honestly, when they started talking about salt, it made me feel like they were trying to do something like spice or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the salt is doing nothing. Stop talking about salt so much. And he's got like a couple pieces on a big dresser, and then a couple pieces in a little chest. Like
They're all over.
yeah,
Yeah, like there's some on display. Like,
yeah, yeah. He's got like a chest with 3 divots for salt. He opens it, and there's an empty one. He gives him one. I only have 1 piece of salt left in my chest.
These are my finest salts. Would you like to see them?
It's like Davy Jones' heart.
Yeah. Some yeah, like what he's got some on display, but then he's got a chest that has a lock and a key, and these are my special salts. What,
Give you some of my finest salts.
bro? It just feels like so dumb. It makes sense for the world. Like if it's rare there, then I get it. But like it does feel silly because it's like it's salt, bro.
There ain't no salt here. It's ration.
It's yeah, ration. Yeah. So this meeting with Janu, um, Mando tries to buy out Rado, or buy Rado's what do you call that?
Rada.
Rada. What is that? Rado. Watto and Rado. Like Rada tries to free him, buy him out of the last fight. And John was like, "No way! I built this guy up. He's his own man now,
He's
and
not
I'm
like
gonna
his
kill
father.
him. Yeah, he's not like his father. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna set a bunch of monsters on him until he dies for his final battle." And man, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna head out with my salt piece."
Here's some salt.
Oh,
I told you I didn't want it.
John was also trying to like recruit Mando. Like, how do you make that appealing sounding? Like,
You could live in chains.
Yeah.
And fight for me. And
I
you
could
can
put you in a cage, right?
You could be treated well here.
You could be treated well.
And you could be your own man.
Yeah. You don't have to be like your father, okay? You can be your own man. We got massages daily. We give you 3 square meals of blue shrimp or whatever.
When Rada dies, you can have his cell.
We won't even clean it. Be nice and stinky for you.
He's his own man. He keeps his space clean.
Stinky was his nickname, actually.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's disappointing. Come on. He doesn't deserve to be bullied like that. He's his own man.
Did you see the young hologram of him?
Yeah, but he's a...
His like eyes going like this, like in different directions.
No, I didn't see that.
Ahsoka was like, "I will call him Stinky, and he will be mine."
That's what she said.
No, I'm just riffing off of Dory and Squishy. Yeah, I kind of like I don't know. Maybe a little connect them later. It was kind of weird ish, but I enjoyed it. How there were connections like Zeb and Rada, but they didn't mention the things that they were in previously. Like it was a little weird, but it also felt
like where they came from? I'm confused.
Yeah, just like as you're putting these characters in.
They didn't say, "Look, it's Rada, last seen in Clone Wars episode."
No, but like you're not saying anything about like what happened to him in the content that we had before. Like there was like he was with Jedis in the Clone Wars and like all this stuff. And like Zeb, like there's tons of history for him because there's a whole show with him in it. And like he doesn't mention any of that, any of the people or anything. But so it's like kind of weird in the sense of just using them again or like bringing them back as cameos kind of or as full characters really in this movie, but I enjoyed it that they didn't do it because it was like we it's been time, there's been time between it, and like it feels like you're just in the adventure with them now, like they're not worried about that stuff, like they don't have to bring it up. It's just like we're moving forward kind of
What are you
thing.
bringing that up for, Anthony? They're past it.
Yeah,
Get
it's
the
just
moment.
like moving on. I don't know. It felt right. I guess it was just.
This is just like Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 13.
Yeah.
Timestamp 2204.
It's what Aragog or not Aragog. What is that thing called? Eliath. It's Eliath from Loki season 2, episode
Yeah.
5, 6, whatever.
Aragog is the large
Aragog's-
spider from Harry Potter.
Oh, okay, I'm getting my A names mixed up. Um,
Goodbye, friends of Hagrid.
all right, so oh yeah, I like how as Mando walks out, he drops that salt in the guy's drink, and it just like dissipates immediately.
What's that red guy that fights people?
In this movie,
No, there's like a
what?
franchise. Is it Hellboy?
Yeah,
That's
Hellboy's
my
red. Yeah,
that's my nickname for this guy.
that's fair. He's got little horns, and
He
he
seems
actually
he
gets
seems irritated.
one chopped, one of his
Yeah.
horns chopped, and Hellboy's horns are chopped. So fair enough.
Hellboy is irritated. Just put a fortune of salt into his drink, and really he could just set it up in a windowsill for it to evaporate, and the salt would be left behind, and he'd be loaded.
You should do that.
Mando just gave him
Yeah.
a payday.
Psst. Millions of credits. So yeah, then we have Mando. He goes and tries to break Rada out, um, and tells him that basically everything that he learned, that Rada's going to be killed, and then Rada's like, "No, I'm my own man. I'm going to be free." And he goes,
You're making this up. My aunt and
"Guards!"
uncle want to kill me.
Yeah, which is true. But and he shouts for the guards, and then there's just a bunch of gas and
Guards,
everything.
he's back.
Guards, I'm scared.
They gas Grogu. He's like a millimeter off the ground.
Poor little guy. So yeah, when Mando wakes up, he's like, he's in the Colosseum in a chamber. He looks out there, and it's gladiator time, man. Rada's out there. He's got a battle Rada now.
It just made me think of Thor Ragnarok.
I mean, yeah, I think it's fun, a little fun too, just because Pedro Pascal's in that gladiator too, so he's familiar with the arena, I guess.
This is a stupid question, but I feel like it was slightly different in the show. How much of it is actually Pedro Pascal?
I don't think very much. I think he really just does the voice. He comes in and does the voice work, and then because there's 3 actors for Mando.
Ridiculous.
3 actors.
Ridiculous.
Pedro Pascal does the voice, and then when the helmet comes off, it's him. Um, then we have a guy that does like all the action stuff, like all the fighting, everything, and then there's a guy that does just like the walking around and all that to give him like that like Western gunslinger vibe. Like he walks around kind of like that. I think the guy that does that, he's like, I don't know, I'm not like versed in the Western movies and all that, but he's like he's the son of like a famous Western movie guy. So
So you're telling me Pedro Pascal worked for like 2.5 weeks on this movie,
probably what he had like 5 minutes of his face in this movie. So, like,
and he made so much money, and everyone is passing out over him? Insane.
yeah. But yeah, so they battle. Mando doesn't want to fight him, um, or doesn't want to kill him, but he like gets the upper hand on him like twice in this.
Really easily and really fast.
Yeah,
And then he yields. Oh no. But by the
yeah,
way, Grogu's in a bird cage.
yeah. Grogu's up in a freaking bird cage. The little pet up there now. Um, Now, okay, yeah. So that they have their little fight. Mando wins, but then he yields. So he's saying like that means Rada wins and he's free to go, kind of thing. And Janu says he is free to die.
What kind of a line is
Yeah,
that?
I know it was bad. But then he unleashes all of these monsters out to kill both of them, and they set up like a whole like laser fence and everything, and all that. Did you notice anything about these monsters?
Were they stop motion monsters?
No, they weren't stop motion They might have. They're in a previous appearance. They were stop motion. I think they are all specifically from something, and all together.
Are they from the game board?
Yes.
I told you that in the movie.
Okay, I didn't.
The
I didn't hear you then.
So on the Millennium Falcon, right? They
Yeah,
have that
yeah,
game
yeah.
that's
They have
like
the
the
game board.
holographic fight thing, and he's like, "Oh, you better let Chewbacca win, or he'll rip your arm off."
Yeah, yeah,
That.
yeah.
Yeah, I said when it started going, I said it's like the game board
Oh,
in
okay.
there, like
Yeah,
they're playing it.
yeah. It's definitely. Yeah, it's for sure all of them. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm smart.
Well, why didn't you say something when I said? Did you notice what they were from?
Well, I was confused.
Well, yeah. I did not catch it. I didn't hear you clearly if you said something. But yeah, I didn't catch it till I saw something about it later. That yeah, they were all
I didn't know
monsters.
100% for sure. I didn't recognize them because there's definitely more than just that.
I think it was all of them.
I thought that there was at least a set for each person.
I don't know. I have to see it again. There were quite a few monsters and like that. I don't know. I'd have to see it again. But
Oh no, I know what we can watch.
your favorite Star Wars movie?
That's why I know this. That's why I knew.
Star Wars, the original. So yeah, that was a cool little thing to put in there. It's cool thinking about now that I know. But yeah, so they battle. They take out.
My favorite part was
Yeah,
when Rada gets like tased back to back.
like grabs onto his tail or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, ah! And
um,
how he rolls.
yeah, his like signature move is to like grab someone and like just lay on them. That's his signature move.
He's all muscle.
It is funny to watch him fight, like try to move around because he's like flopping, like using his arms, but like
He's like
flopping.
glumping.
Yeah, that's why he's so jacked. He's using his arms and his like upper body to move the rest of his big body around.
He's
Like,
moving around his big booty.
yeah, got to drag himself around. Oh, so yeah, this battle commences. The little electric boy gets fried in the laser fence and like takes it out, and then all of the creatures are able to get up in the stands and get free, and everybody everybody runs away, and then Mando uses his grappling hook to get Grogu, and he just bends the bars
He
like
bends the
Grogu's little
wires.
Superman and saves him. He was like, look at he reached in there and grabbed him
Are you
so
okay?
tenderly. My son, are you okay? Din Grogu, are you okay?
Are you sure that's his name? Because in
It
the
is.
official like description of the movie, it says Din Djarin and his apprentice Grogu.
It is 100% Din Grogu
Well,
now.
no one but you is calling him that.
I know. Well, I've seen some posts that call him Din Grogu, but like the name of the movie is not Din Grogu. It's just Grogu. Everybody calls him Grogu. I don't know. Maybe it's just like
It was
easier to
hard
call him
enough to
Grogu.
get people calling Grogu to start.
Exactly. That might be what's going on here. It's just like everybody knows him as Grogu, and casual watchers are they don't know the Din Grogu thing. This whole movie felt like it was like trying to kind of be like another jumping on point for casual watchers of Star Wars. Like maybe they've seen a couple episodes of The Mandalorian, but you
I
can
don't know
go
how
and
you can
enjoy
live
this
your
movie.
life that way though.
I know, but I that's what it feels like because really you can go watch this movie and not really know anything else about about the characters. Like it's just a fun good time, really. So yeah, then Rada's like they all get out and Rada's like, "Oh, let me go find us a vehicle." Then he gets in he gets his
He
hut
loads
self in
up.
there. Yeah. His tail's hanging out the
I
end of
was
the thing.
immediately like, how are you all gonna fit in a car together?
Yeah. So, sorry guys.
I thought he was gonna say, sorry, I'm too big. But he's just leaving.
I can't go back. I'm my own man. Drives off. Um, and then we get a little bit of a chase. Mando.
Grogu takes it into his own hands and he boosts some other kid's stroller
Yeah.
and just starts ripping it down the street.
Why does the thing go that fast?
Yeah.
It's a baby carriage.
He knew how to use it too.
It's like he modified it like somehow. He got in that thing and then like the handle like dropped down in front and then it was like doing all this stuff like
The mom was like manually pushing it
yeah.
before she had to rip her baby out of it and run away.
And then all of a sudden it's got like nos and
Now
stuff.
all of a
Like,
sudden she could have used that to get away.
yeah.
She shouldn't have hopped in and held her baby in and zipped away.
Oh man. Yeah, that's what they're chasing this guy, chasing this Rada guy. Um, but comes to like the end of like a bridge or something, and Zeb shows up in the Razor Crest and blocks him off, and they
Wags his finger at him.
like
Didn't say the magic word.
please. Um, and then I loved this shot, or it was like Mando like gets up on the car and like
Handcuffs
handcuffs him, like arrests him, but it's like the way it's shot, it's like it looks like some like police like live PD or something,
him.
like a takedown or something. Uh, uh, yeah. So that they get
And yeah, now Rada's hanging in a cargo net. And he's like, I'm gonna have to take you down while we jump to hyperspace so you don't get hurt. Okay? And he's just defeated, limp, hanging in the big net, staring at the floor.
he's too big for the carbon freezer or whatever that thing is. You can't put him in that.
Would that be crazy or what? Jabba's son is gonna be
Oh,
frozen now.
dude, insane. Uh,
I know Han would like to hang him on the wall.
Han is still alive at this point.
Han never should have died, but
He shouldn't have. Well, that let's not go too deep into it, but all three of those movies should have been something else.
that was 100% just a mercy kill for Harrison Ford, okay?
Yeah, please, just kill me. This is bad enough. Oh, so Rada tells Mando that Janu is Coin, the person that the twins were gonna give the information to Mando about for bringing Rada there. So Rada's like, you could just go get Coin now and not take me to was it aunt and uncle or aunt and aunt or I don't know
Aunt and
what they
uncle.
are.
One of them was a girl, I thought.
I think it is aunt and uncle because the twins. I'm trying to remember for the Clone Wars, I think that the twins were like characters. I think it was yeah, a girl and a guy. I think they were in Boba Fett too.
Uh-huh.
Um, um. So yeah.
Yeah, on their big platform, and they got taken there and then immediately had to leave.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in that.
Uh, um. So yeah, Rada takes or leads Mando to Coin's house.
Is this when they were all laying on the ridge
Yeah,
and you laughed because Rada's so big and he's trying to like,
be sneaky about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's trying to peer over the edge and he's a mountain.
yeah. Just like how far his eyes are from like the bottom of his head, like peeking over that thing.
Let me tell you something. Okay.
Yeah,
When I was a kid, my brother had some Star Wars toy set and it came with, it must have just been like a Jabba's Palace set. I'm sure it came with like, you
sick.
know, regular characters too, but it came with, specifically I remember Jabba and that little blue guy that plays the clarinet.
Oh, I just saw his name today, but
Oh, I didn't even know he had a name.
he's
That guy.
he's one of
And
those
then there's another thing
rare
that
ones.
was with it, and I don't know if it was a loose character or if he was in like a little hovering seat, but he kind of looked like a Shar-Pei dog. You know what that looks like?
I think I know what you're talking
Yeah, like a
about.
tan guy. I
Uh,
think he was kind of little. Anyway, we just had so much lore behind that. Just stupid kid stuff that it's like,
Kid lore.
yeah,
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with Star Wars and like that Jabba toy. We had just like craziest time with it, making up the stupidest like funny things, and then the dog chewed it up, and
Oh,
we were distraught.
dude.
Oh, because it was just like stupid
The end of
kid
an
lore.
era.
Like you're like gonna, you can't even breathe. You're laughing so hard, and
Oh
it
yeah.
is related to absolutely nothing.
Those are just some of like the best feelings ever. It's just that being a kid and laughing over the dumbest things like you can't breathe. You're laughing so hard and it's the stupidest
Yeah,
thing. Like
like right now I would be like, "Are you kidding me?"
yeah. Yeah.
But I just, it's so funny because like, what do you mean? Imagine if we had known that Jabba has a son with like
Your brother probably knew.
a 12 pack.
Yeah. Okay, not that, but yeah, yeah.
in like
That's what, yeah.
in like 2008 or something. Like,
Uh,
just how funny it would have been. And like, cause we, that would have been so funny
yeah.
to know, to see just a picture of Rada
Yeah.
from what we
And
were
this is
laughing at.
Jabba's son.
Yeah, like I'm my own man. Like it
Um,
was, it's like I was made for this, okay? Like the humor behind this is like it makes me a little hysterical when I think about it. That's why
yeah.
it's so funny, I think, because it unlocks that little piece in the back of my brain where Jabba is the funniest thing
Yeah.
in the world.
I mean, they really in this movie they really made him like someone you can laugh at
Yeah.
because like just the stance, the voice, what he's talking about, like he's a silly character.
When he's strapped down to a table getting like electrocuted and he's like sweating and flexing, like
Yeah.
just everything that they did with him. Like he's getting his super soldier serum.
Yeah, that's what I felt like too. Because it's like half leaned, half like declined, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like uh the cryo freezing chamber or
Yeah,
whatever.
just like
Like
any picture of this, if you had shown that to me back when we were dragging that Jabba toy around everywhere, like
just die.
absolutely would have like lost my mind. So every time I see Rada and he's doing something like this, like he's doing recon.
Anytime he's just hanging in a net.
Yeah. Like it just takes me there. Fun little small detour.
Bro's so chill about everything too. Like just any
Yeah.
situation he's in, he's just like, yeah, this is right.
He might as well be getting a massage. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm handcuffed in a cargo net.
Did I mention I'm like jacked, bro? Like
He's probably doing ab workouts in the net.
uh, yeah, so they're at Coin's little house that's filled with stormtroopers. Um and they go in. Zeb and Mando go in to get Coin, and This was kind of like
Can I?
there was some action here. Yeah, go ahead.
I need to ask a stupid question.
Yeah.
Are these stormtroopers like the last three movies that came out, or are they stormtroopers like they're all the same guy, like they're clones?
Oh no. Clones are from the new or from the Republic. Once it switched over to the Empire, those were all recruits. They didn't use clones anymore. They're
So which
like
one is this?
these are stormtroopers. They're recruits from the Empire.
Why in the world? How do you just like get that many people to be at your house? You know? Because I like
You
it
pay them.
just
You
makes
pay them with
sense
salt.
if they're like mindless, they have no choice.
Uh,
But that's I don't know, that's weird.
yeah, they're all like recruits. So they like
Were
the
they
Empire.
slowly recruited? What happened to all the clones?
I don't know. Oh, the clone. What happened to all the clones?
Yeah, because they said execute order 66. That was all the clones.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to remember.
Did just the Jedi get enough of them that they were like, oh shoot, we gotta recruit people now?
No, I think
And
something.
everyone was like, that's a great job. I wish I had it. Did they get clone sickness?
I want to say something like something happened to them.
Clone
I don't know
plague.
if it was like the chips that maybe killed them or something. Um, Let me see. I'm sure I watched something about it, but I don't remember.
Sorry guys, I only know about A New Hope.
Yeah.
I couldn't handle watching the cartoons where everyone looks like they're a marionette puppet because they all look like they're whittled.
Okay.
Specifically, Obi-Wan's beard gives me anxiety.
Let's see. Order 66. The
That's not
Emperor
how you're supposed to say it.
execute Order 66.
There you go.
Do it. The Emperor rapidly phased them out in favor of cheaper conscripted human recruits. The
How are they cheaper?
the clones, because they had to pay for the cloning and all that. You could just recruit people for free.
Okay.
The clones were largely discarded, struggled with rapid aging, and were left with little support.
Good thing they had rapid aging then.
Yeah, you do see like in um, what was that? In Obi-Wan, I think it was like there's like a clone. They show a clone like homeless on the in the city, like begging. There's like a few little hints here and there of them getting phased out, I guess. But um, and then what was that? Rebels, which when was Rebels is before or during the Empire. When was before? Yeah, taking place. Yeah, Rebels was like during the Empire, and I know Rex shows up in that with some other clones, but they're like older clones. So
Oh, I'm just uneducated, so I have to ask these questions.
I mean that's a fair question because it does come off as like very like they're like quick, like they're gone. And if that's like all the explanation that there is, then
Yeah.
they could add more to that. But yeah, so they go in and they fight these stormtroopers and everything. I think the highlight here, or at least that I can remember, I kind of blanked out here a little bit, but what I remember and liked was seeing Zeb fighting because he had his weapon. It was just cool to see him in action again. But like he was running around. I think he like climbed on the walls like Angela with her amulet from Daredevil.
Can she do that?
She like ran across the wall or something.
Oh.
But Zeb was like running around with his stick. He's got like one of those sticks that like those guards have,
Yeah.
like the from the Lego games and stuff,
Mhm.
or General Grievous's guards. Yeah. Um, but his one, I believe it's also a gun too. Like it's a
Of
staff,
course,
but
because
like
he
it
better.
like goes into a gun. So it's a cool weapon. But yeah, got some fun stuff there. And then yeah, Mr. Hellboy does like a
He's
like
mad.
I'll give you to the count of 10. 1, 2, 10.
What is that called? That movie? The Angels of what?
Angels with Dirty Souls or
Angels
something.
with Dirty Souls. Yeah.
But yeah, Mando avoids it. He hides under the table and then gets him. Um, but yeah, they get coin out of there. They get in a little speeder of some kind and drive off with more stormtroopers coming after them.
And don't
And
worry.
tell us about what happens next.
Don't worry. You have got Rada taking a nap.
He's on it.
Okay? He's sleeping. But then you got Grogu taking a nap. On top of Rada's big body. It's like when you sleep and you got your cat and your cat gets on your chest
Yeah.
and they go up and down with your breath. Yeah, so
He's just like so little.
yeah,
It's
he's
like,
tiny on there. Surprised he didn't like roll off.
dude, I was so scared. Like when they got up, Grogu got down, and then Rada started moving. I was like, dude,
Rada's
you're
gonna
gonna
kill him.
crush him. Yeah.
Um. So yeah, what Mando's like screaming at them to do something, and they wake up.
They get the ship ready.
Yeah, they have to
Like
get the ship
start it up.
ready. And he says something about go in the cockpit and do something, and Rada's like, I can't fit through the door.
I'm too swole.
And so they're telling it's all up to Grogu.
Oh boy.
You know how I tell you not to push any buttons? Go push buttons. So Grogu starts blasting him.
Anyway, he started blasting. Dude, yeah, him also like when I forgot when this was, it might be at the end, but like when Mando's like showing Grogu all the buttons and everything. It's like, dude, none of this is labeled. How are you supposed to
Yeah,
remember that? Like,
it's like the
they
TARDIS console.
all of the buttons look the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was funny because like yeah, there's just wasn't to like start up the engines or something, and he like
He opens
opens.
the. What does he say? That's why it's got an ignition cover or something on it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what? That's why it's covered.
Don't shoot at us.
And then he just does the second one
Yeah,
right
it's like
next to
right
it.
next to it. Let me open this cover again and push the button.
But it kind of helps him out, so that's good. Uh, yeah, so they all get in the ship, they head out. Um, Rada gets to like rustle around some of them.
He shakes him really hard.
Yeah, shake 'em up, throw them out, and then we get a little bit of a dogfight with some more ships going after them. And I liked the uh, I liked like the creative moves that Mando did with like he like cut the engines or whatever, and like you saw like the like flaps come up or something, and like spun it around, like dropped and spun it around so he could get behind him.
Oh, that was after they ripped that panel, right?
Yeah, yeah, they had to rip
They
the
rip an
panel up.
entire panel out of the wall. He's just gonna trash the ship.
Yeah, yeah, and then I really liked the transition of like there was one guy left, and you like saw like the shot was like out of the cockpit of the Razor Crest as it's chasing, and like I liked the visual of them like going out of the atmosphere and into space. Like it was like all bright and
Mm,
blue, and then it like faded into like dark, like
into
into
space.
space. It was a cool transition out into there. And yeah, then they took out the last guy. Um, so yeah, then they take Coin to the New Republic over to what was her name? Ward, Colonel Ward. Um, and she's not too happy that they kind of broke down some of the relationship they had with the twins.
Don't worry, I don't think you're gonna be the one with the fallout for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and then at this point, Mando's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take a break now." That one got a little hairy. This is where I made a note of Rada's stance.
Rada's like, I think I'll stay here.
Yeah, he's just like over by the ship, just like standing there waiting. He just looks so
Real
silly.
NPC.
Yes, yes, very. But yeah, he's like, "Oh, I'll stay here." Blah blah blah. But well, no, that was at the end. He has two moments of beat
Oh,
stance and
they
at the
just
same
reused it.
location. Yeah, he goes with Mando back to Navarro. Um, and this okay, so we're an hour and 41 minutes into this, but at this point, this is where I felt like it was like the end.
Do we need to stop and pick up?
No, we should be able to do this. I think.
Okay.
Um,
Because I was going to say, if we need to, this would be a good point to even stop this then.
yeah, well, I'll just cut it in half here if needed.
Okay.
But yeah, I felt like this was like
It
I
felt like
said,
a conclusion. I checked my
yeah,
phone, like my phone was there, and I just flipped it over to look at the time
uh,
because I can see that without lighting up my screen. And I was like, no, we still have like an hour.
yeah, yeah. That's what and like what I was saying at the beginning of the movie is like this felt like two just normal episodes of the Mandalorian, and this is where I felt like the first episode ends. It felt like
Yeah.
we got a whole story at the beginning, and now this is like the second part of the story. But it was like structured as like there's a beginning, middle, end for this episode, and now there's another episode afterward. Um, so yeah, they go back to Navarro. Kind of sad. I was like, oh man, what are they? It didn't really matter because like they didn't go into the city. But I was like, oh no, what are they gonna do? Because Carl Weathers is he passed away, and he was we left him off as the High Magistrate of Navarro, and they're friends and everything. So we just didn't go in that area. So we get more another season or something. I'm interested to see what's going on there. But um, I did like that. So now they go to his cabin, and he parks the Razor Crest next to the N1, and is like he's just like amassing
Yeah,
vehicles
multiple
now.
ships.
Yeah. Uh, but that is kind of fun. Like we leave this movie off with like he still has both ships. So like
Maybe Grogu will get one day.
maybe he takes the N1. I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, so Rada goes with some gun runners um, to start running away because the his aunt and uncle will still be looking for him.
I like it when he comes out of the house with a sleeve of cookies. I found these in your house.
I like when he always like he pets Grogu, his big hand on
Yeah.
it. uh, Bro, I don't think he could have fit in that cabin. I don't know how he got in there.
I
Like,
found these in your house.
yeah. By the way, there's a huge hole in the side of your house now. Uh, um, yeah, so he goes off, and then Mando gets the Alzarians to come work on the Razor Crest. They get to work.
These little guys. They're scared of Grogu. They don't want him to
Bad
get
baby.
them.
They have good reason. Okay.
I like how they call him baby.
Yeah. No baby, bad baby. So yeah, they're working on the ship. It like turns to night. It's rainy. I like the vibes. It's cool. It's kind of like westerny, rainy, deserty kind of vibes. Out at the cabin, kind of. Um, but then we have the return of yet another character, Embo, who was in Clone Wars, and he's a bounty hunter, and he's coming to get Mando.
So he's not a robot because he's got the head of like some of those droids on the planet that the twins are on.
He has an organic head.
What's that big
Embo.
round dome thing on there?
It's a hat. It's literally just a hat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there were droids wearing that hat.
Uh,
It looked
not
like
the
it.
same. His hat is pretty iconic. Like for his character, like that's kind of his thing. Like that's how you know it's him. Um,
Hmm.
like yeah, he uses it as like a shield or like he throws it
No,
or
he
like.
looked exactly like the droids that were running on that planet to me.
Uh, but so he shows up with his bat dog.
I did enjoy the dog, but it was naughty. It was bad,
Yeah,
but it looked cool.
it didn't kill.
You got me.
Yeah, but apparently, so this bat dog's name is Morak, and it looks like I saw Pops for this movie, and they have Embo and Morak, but they changed the name of the dog, and I think it's because they named an Inquisitor Morak.
So what is its name?
Its new name, I have to look it up now,
When was its name Morak?
like in Clone Wars
So
and
why
stuff.
would they name a different character that
Maybe they
after?
just forgot. I don't know.
Guys, you need people on continuity.
There are so many characters. These are like that's the thing. It's like especially with like Clone Wars or any of the shows, but especially Clone Wars, is you got so many characters that you just like touch on for like a few episodes
Okay,
and
hire
then come
me. I
back.
can keep a list of freaking things. It's not that hard. Watch every episode, write every single thing down. Every time someone comes on the screen, look at your list. Do I have this person on my list?
It's true. Yeah,
It's not that hard.
you should be able to somebody should be able to keep track of it. Oh, where was that? Where was that? Where was that? They
DM
na-
us. I'll do it.
they named it Kibu.
That's dumb.
That's anyway. So yeah, Embo shows up and Mando kind of sees him coming. Uses his like
See, because
thermal
I
vision.
thought that when he used his thermal vision, all he could see was the dog. Because
Uh,
that person was a droid.
I'm
It's my perception. There was only one big flare, like.
pretty sure he's like
But then there
yeah. I
was a
mean, his
scene where
face
I
is
thought I saw
organic.
his hand. That he looked kind of like he had like green, like frog looking fingers a little
Yeah,
bit.
like his head is organic.
That doesn't really, like, I can barely tell anything about that.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Um, but yeah. So was the dog that got up on the roof or Embo? I think it was Embo. Embo dropped in, right?
I don't remember.
Ah, okay.
Not,
Anyway,
not those little tiny specifics.
anyway, all I wanted to say is that Mando like blew a hole in his roof for basically nothing.
Yeah.
Like he could have found a way to not blow a hole in
Okay.
his
And
roof.
Grogu and those little guys went in the ground
Yeah, they
in
went in
the house
hiding.
because that's what you do in Star Wars is you hide in the floor.
You gotta hide in the cargo
Yeah.
areas. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So he blows up his roof for no reason. So now he's got a hole in the side of his house from Rada, and a
A non-canon hole in the side of his house from Rada and a cannon hole in the roof of the house.
his house is turning into Swiss cheese. Okay. But yeah, he gets lured out. He goes and I guess he goes and chases down Embo, but Embo had like a trap set up. Is what I gathered. I don't know if he shot something or not, but it seemed like a trap, like he had already set it
I
up.
remember nothing but the
Um,
dog getting that little guy.
and the dog got the little guy.
What are they called again?
Alzarians.
Yeah. They're all walking in a line in like a trench with Grogu, and then one
Yeah,
just turns around and sees this big dog behind him.
it was so scary.
And I thought it was dead. I thought he killed it. And
Oh,
then they
at
go
first,
turn
yeah.
around
Yeah.
and this thing is he's screaming, "They got me! He got me!"
I love these little guys now. I didn't really like them at first, but now like
No, what was the
from
first
this
one that
movie,
we ever saw was like that Babu Frick guy,
yeah, Babu Frick.
and we
Yeah.
don't think we really liked Babu Frick.
It's because they were in the sequels. That's where they
No.
showed up first. They're like,
He got me! So this poor guy,
they
he's
got me.
he's in the jaws of this thing now. I was also wondering, do you think that the dog was just told to go get his little friend? And he just
Maybe.
found one little thing and he was like, I'm not that smart. Here's a little
Yeah.
thing. This guy has a little thing with him.
Or he just wanted a toy. I mean, who knows? But yeah.
But Grogu is always like a valuable thing that people want.
Yeah, but I think Embo, like, if he knew, like, he had Mando. Like, Mando wasn't going anywhere.
Hmm.
So, like, if
Oh yeah,
the
if he was
dog
like,
came
hey, you brought
back,
the wrong thing.
yeah, he would have gone and found Grogu. I think.
Because the Hutts
But
even say something about like, imagine if something happened to your little friend.
yeah,
Like they know what they've seen him, so they would know. Interesting that they didn't care
yeah.
to get both of them.
So yeah, they fly off in Embo's ship, which I thought was hilarious because it's the shape of his hat. It's like a
I thought it
disc.
just looked like a flying saucer, like a real alien ship.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Um, and then yeah, we have Mando like save the little guy in the ship. Like,
Oh my gosh, the dog's throwing him up in the air and like gnawing on his arms and legs. Yeah, I didn't like that.
don't worry, Mando help.
Thought he was gonna crunch his alarm off.
Oh, it's okay. This guy went on quite the journey. Okay,
Unfortunately,
so
it didn't seem to affect him very much.
now he got back to his friends. He was all good.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed, like, yeah, this is the Mandalorian and Grogu. Now we're going to Grogu, and he's taking it upon himself. He's taking initiative,
It's
okay?
business. He's
Yeah.
standing on business.
Let's go get my father. I am like my father. I am not my own man. I am my own
I
man.
like it when he strapped his little breastplate on.
Oh, yeah, the suit up.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
so
pulls
good.
his little strap.
It's great because it's like he's putting like his little darts on too.
Hmm.
Like he's like putting his Mandalorian armor on, and yeah, the little disc or the little coin,
He
it
tightens it
tightens
because he
it.
told him like you gotta make sure it's tight, but not too tight.
Yeah,
And
you want to
he's
be able
like,
to
oh,
move.
got
Yeah,
it, got it on.
so freaking cute. I love it. He suits up, and then the like you see him like riding into town with Alzarians.
It's funny because they are so serious about it, and then they leave in their tiny little ship.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go save him.
And like Grogu is almost too big for it.
Yeah. Yeah, like they're in it in the chairs and he's standing behind and he's like hunched over in
Yeah.
there.
And they're like, we're gonna go get him. We're gonna save him. No, maybe they thought they were gonna get another ship while they were there or something, but like
I don't think they had that plan.
I
Like
don't think
the way
so
that they just
either.
came back, like
Yeah.
they thought that was all good. Like
The way that they led him back to that ship confidently.
yes, yeah. Let's get out of here.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. So yeah, they fly out um to Hut World, and then we have Embo dropping Mando off with the twins, and the twins take off his helmet.
Oh, we have degraded you.
Yeah, they take off his helmet, and they're like, "Oh, this Beskar, it's the best thing ever." What do you
Finger teeth.
finger teeth? Yeah, we'll get to the finger teeth. Um, yeah, so they make a point that they're like, "Oh, we want to sell this stuff on the black market or whatever. This Mandalorian steel, we really like it or whatever." But they just like, I guess I guess they assume they're gonna kill him and then retrieve it.
Who is gonna retrieve it? Which one?
They got droids. Send a bunch of droids down there. But I think it would be more
Yeah, just hold on to it.
beneficial to just take it off now and then throw him in the pit. But,
Yeah, because then he'll die faster.
yeah. So yeah, then we got Rada getting tortured over in the corner.
Rada's getting his super soldier serum.
Brother's sweating.
Yeah,
uh, yeah, so they drop Mando in the pit, and uh, I really loved the design of these first little water guys that were coming to attack him. They had like the spears and stuff. I just thought they felt like their faces, like the shot of one like coming out of the water and his face, everything. It felt like a design, and maybe it is, but a design like from the original trilogy. It felt like a character from that. You feel like I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying, but like I feel like the aliens and whatnot in the original trilogy just had this different vibe about them that were like just really wild and kind of like dirty looking. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it's a certain look where they like kind of like I can't even look it up because I don't know the name of it. But like there's like a droid that with like a white face in A New Hope when they get in the jaw when R2D2 gets in the Jawa tank thing, and there's like this droid that has like a more like human looking face with like little eyes and stuff, and like droids like looked like more detailed in the face. I think that's what it is. Like the face looked more detailed.
they kind of look like a snake, I guess, like a cobra or something.
Kind of, yeah.
I could say that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying too hard to explain this, and I don't think I'm gonna.
No,
It's just a certain vibe that I got off of
you could
them.
say something next time we watch A New Hope, which will be soon, I guess.
But right now.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so he fights these guys first. He gets a hold of one of their spears and is able to fight
And
back.
you're telling me that if it was the Family Guy adaptation, it would be Meg.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. It would be Meg. It would be ugly. Yes,
They need to wear pink hats
yes. They need to do a
and glasses.
Family Guy episode on this.
I would be down for it.
All right. Okay, trying to get through here. We're at 2 hours now. Then we got Grogu and his mighty team land in their little ship. Uh,
And they are determined. No fear from these little
no
guys.
fear.
No. They're like, okay, well, obviously we have to go.
Yeah.
All right, we're here. Let's get moving.
They're like, we go get Mando. They all start marching off to the palace.
Yeah, like, what is their plan? They're going to get captured. You know,
They're
like,
so little.
but they're so small that they don't get caught on the way in.
I love that. Yeah, like they're like hiding among the like birds or whatever that are flying in.
No, but like to land on the planet, everyone else, every other ship that came on the planet had like big guns following it, and like two ships came alongside it. They just like,
yeah, but they like flew down.
well, they were in with the birds.
Yeah, and they got in with the birds,
Yeah.
and they were just like flying with the birds, like down into the.
I don't even know if that was 100% strategy. It was just a happy accident for sure.
Probably, yeah, probably just an accident. But so yeah, they head off. They've also acquired their missing counterpart.
Yeah, he saw them land or something, and he just took off booking it.
They celebrated.
Hey! They gave him a hug.
Oh, it was like yeah, like all four of them were like hugging each other. It was so sweet.
Okay, we go get Mando.
We go get Mando.
Come on, baby.
Let's go to the palace. So they head off there.
Mando's in there.
And then we get like shots of them like climbing up the palace and to a pipe and
there's a big pipe.
Going through the pipes, and they're like, see him stop, look down another pipe, keep going. Then we get Grogu.
Grogu like maces something in the face.
Oh yeah.
Good job, baby.
He used his darts.
No, he said, "Nice shot, baby."
Yeah, nice shot, baby. That was cool. I liked that because he's using what like that was like part of like the Mandalorian side that he has.
He
He used
had to fight like a rat.
his little darts. Like it was cool. Yeah,
It's like a paintball dart.
yeah. They're training darts, is what they are.
Oh,
So
well,
that's
hey,
all he has. So
he
like,
took them and it worked on that little rat.
yeah, I blind him. um. So yeah, that was cool. Then we go back to Mando and he fights the
The
drag.
basilisk.
It's the dragon snake.
Basilisk.
Sure, basilisk. And this is what I said. I have finger teeth here because his it looked like like a hand.
In the mouth.
Well, like the teeth, they looked like they were like each tooth was like on a finger that like could individually move a little bit.
Ew, I didn't notice
It's like
that.
yeah, they were like some would like pop up a little bit like that kind of, and like I'm
Ew.
nobody can see me doing this,
I
but
can
yeah,
see it and it's
yeah,
grossing me out.
so
Like a spider.
kind of, but yeah, just the mouth, yeah, like
Ew. Gross. I hate it.
um, I thought it was a cool design, but yeah, he gets bit, and it's a poisonous bite.
It will never survive the poison.
Oh,
As
oh,
the
oh,
Huts
oh.
say, they like to give exposition.
Yeah, that yeah. All the huts just give exposition all the
Han, Mapuki.
time. And they threw his helmet down there.
Yeah, then they
Like,
throw the helmet at him.
here, bud.
And he makes a priority of going to get it. He's like,
Yeah, of
I have to risk my life to get the helmet.
course. Well, yeah, you have to because you don't want to. You don't want a massive list of people you have to kill.
Okay, but Bo-Katan can walk around and the armor is like, take your helmet off. And she's like, what? What? And she's like, do it. Take it off. You
Yeah,
have to. I said you have to take it off. Now you have to make some more Mandalorians.
that's how they were able to get both sides to work
So why
together.
can't he just not wear a helmet?
Because he's on their side.
But he could switch sides.
He's not going to though. This is the way
He
for
could
him.
just not have it and then go back and get in the water again.
That is the thing. I don't know what the. I think it's kind of silly because it's like, how many times can you go back to the water
Every
before
day.
you get cut off? And like, dude, you literally just keep taking your helmet off, like
This is the way.
again. I don't know. I gotta look that up. Maybe they've said that before, like how many times you can do that or what. But um, so yeah, Grogu shows up at a little pipe, and he brought bombs with him. We saw him equip them to him. Um, it's a miracle. It's a miracle he didn't blow himself up on the way there. Take out the whole ship on the way out there. But
No, he has a healthy fear of those.
he's just
bombs.
I love to see it. I love to see Grogu like actually like be able to do stuff now.
Yeah, he's not just a helpless baby in a little carriage.
Yeah. Like, he's got stuff to do, and this whole thing just like really like psyched me up. Like from the suit up, and then like I'm on a mission. I'm gonna go get my dad. And then he saves him. But yeah, he blows up the pipe and or the grate on the pipe, and uh, everybody's able to get out except the snake, the slithery snake.
The slither snake.
Snake.
Sliver.
So yeah, they all get back to the ship. I like how I think it's here. Yeah, like that they shoot out of the pipe and they go down into the water, and Mando has to like pick them up all out of the water.
Yeah.
He's kind of like holding them all and everything.
He's got
that.
like stuffed animals.
Yeah, he picks them all up. But yeah, the little Alzarians are like, "Oh, go back to the ship. Go back to the ship."
Yeah, and he's poisoned.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, my life depends on this escape.
This is honestly kind of sad. Like around this point, because yeah, like they get there. It's funny that the Alzarians are like,
Yeah,
we think
now
that
they're
this
like,
is
okay,
good.
let's get on, everyone, let's go. And he's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I've accepted that I'm gonna die. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna die now. Like this was one of the moments like I could feel his expression
Yeah.
under the helmet. It was just like exhaustion, like great. Like um but yeah, he tells Grogu to go with him.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. And then
We'll come
he
back.
turns around to yeah, they do say that. That's important actually that they say that. But yeah, Mando turns around and just goes in to fight the droids.
Which Grogu doesn't know that he's poisoned.
Um
I mean, he's then
maybe,
looks
maybe
and
not.
sees, but like he doesn't know that
He
he.
the thing is that like with the force, he might be able to sense it
Oh,
a little bit.
well,
Like
if only he could talk.
yeah. But at this point I did get like the vibe that like are they gonna is he gonna die?
That's what I asked you. I was
And
like, are
you
they
yeah,
gonna
you
kill
said
him?
it. Yeah, and I was feeling the same thing at the like when it started, but it was really like the music.
Yeah, I was
That's what was doing it. It was
feeling like
like
they are actually gonna let him die here.
yeah. It was really like the music made it really sad. Like um but with just like thinking about it for a second, I was like, dude, there's they're not gonna kill him. There's no way they're gonna kill him in this. I feel like there it would have to be something a little more grand than this for him to go out like that.
Than your own movie? More grand than your own movie?
It's his own movie, but it was just like a episode of Mandalorian. It was like no stakes. It felt like it would have been just like a nothing death, kind of just like not satisfying whatsoever if he died there. Like it'd be kind of upsetting. But
But Grogu is getting capable.
yeah,
That's more than enough training. That's more
but
training than anybody else has ever
you have
gotten.
this whole character of the Mandalorian, which you could give him a satisfying death. But
No one cares about the Mandalorian. This is all about
really,
Grogu.
really, nobody cares. Yep. So yeah, he kills some droids and then drops, and then um, Grogu shows up, and
No, he lays there and a bunch of bugs come out.
oh
We
yeah,
got Star Wars bugs, and the scorpion's gonna like hurt him under his helmet, and Grogu comes up and just eats it.
delicious.
Mm.
But yeah, he then Grogu like heals his wound,
He forces it shut.
forces it shit, but the venom is still within him. Um, which I feel like he with the Force he could have. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he could have fixed it, but I don't know. So yeah, now we get like a whole bunch of stuff of Grogu, pretty much just Grogu, caring for Mando and building a little hut for him that he
Just
doesn't
building
fit
a
in.
dirt hut,
Yeah, little dirt hut.
meditating, getting
Yes,
water. I liked it when he was screwing the lid on his water
his
bottle.
little. It's like a vial.
Yeah.
Like so cute. Yeah, like
And he was like respectful, like, I'm not gonna take your helmet off to feed you this water.
yeah, like it lifts it up a little bit and puts the little
Which
tube
I
in
have a
there. And,
question.
yeah,
He has like a mustache.
yeah.
What does he just like clip that every day a little bit?
I mean, he can. Yeah, I mean, he can groom himself.
But no one can see.
Yeah, as long as nobody's around. Yeah. Um.
That seems like I don't know what I would do, but that it seems like you pick kind of a high maintenance look for someone who,
A high maintenance look. I think it's kind of one of those things. It's like he'll just let it grow. Like nobody's seeing him. It doesn't really matter what he looks like. I mean, like that's kind of more of a low maintenance approach to it. Like he doesn't have to keep shaved up all the time or anything.
I guess I don't know. Men problem.
So yeah, then Grogu he finds some fish. Would you like to talk about the fish stuff? You seemed pretty excited about the fish. You quoted it a lot.
I like this dragon guy that's in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
Um, well,
And
he also saw this crashed ship too before he made it here.
yeah.
The gunner ship.
Mhm.
and like I made a note of it. But also those scary cobra guys were swimming in the water,
Mm.
so he couldn't do it by himself. Um,
I know what they look like, what they reminded me of. They remind those Cobra guys reminded me of like the dried out pods that you get in potpourri or whatever.
what?
You know what I'm talking about? Like those like big, almost like pea pod shaped pieces of potpourri or whatever.
No, I'm gonna need a picture. Look up some
Ah,
potpourri, cause now I've gotta understand what you're talking about. When you say big dried out pieces of potpourri, I think about the thing that looks like a honeycomb.
maybe I'm like making something up.
Are you just talking about like a big seed pod that's like this long and they're bumpy,
Yeah, potpourri
like on the
pea.
road to the park?
Yeah, yeah, I think that's what it
Those
is.
big seed pods.
Yeah, it's not potpourri. It's just whatever the
It's
yeah
a
like
seed pod.
yeah with those big like long brown seed pods
Mhm.
that like yeah I don't know what that comes off of some
A
tree
tree.
probably yeah but
I used to peel them apart at recess in elementary school.
you
If they're
you peeled
dry,
apart those characters. Ugh.
if they're dry, the
Yeah.
seeds just popped right out. But if they weren't dry, it was like yellow mush in there
Ugh.
that it's kind
Just
of
as
like
disgusting.
sappy. To yeah,
Yeah.
well, I have autism.
Ugh.
That
Yeah.
was a fun
Autism.
activity.
No, no. I am kidding.
You thought it was potpourri.
I thought it was over here. I swore it was like a piece in that because it's like the same color as
Yeah,
like that. Um,
that's funny. So yeah, this dragon guy,
yeah.
he's in his rocking chair, and Grogu steals the fish and leaves and eats it.
Ravenously.
He eats it down to the bones, and then he's still hungry, so he goes back, and the guy catches him.
Bro gets eaten by a frog first.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, and he's in the frog's belly, and he's like,
Yeah. I think it's deserved, honestly.
he screams. He makes
All
the biggest noise he's ever made.
all of the creatures that he's eaten,
Oh yes,
he's eaten frogs.
he
So yeah.
deserves to be eaten for a second. Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't learn though.
No, no.
What I liked was when this bounty hunter shows up.
Oh.
You know what I like, and the dog starts to go find him over by the fire, and the dragon guy, just whips his head around and says, "Hey, get away from my fish!"
Get away from my fish.
But what it's really doing is going to get Grogu.
Yeah.
Anyway, I skipped some stuff here where this guy like takes care of him. Like, methinks you took my fish. I think that's what he says.
Yeah.
Something like
He does
that.
say me thanks. I remember him saying
And
that.
he feeds him some more
Widowy.
and gives him a little ball of nasty poultice stuff to give to Mando.
You
And
called
so,
it poop is what you
yeah, well,
called
I
it?
called it poop earlier. It looked like a poo poo ball.
Poodoo. Yeah.
And I like it when Grogu takes it home and scrapes it in this little tiny couple fingers hand and just wipes it into his mouth.
Oh,
He's doing his best, and then I
so
hate it.
cute.
It makes me so sad when he tries to shake him awake a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Like,
Oh.
oh,
He's like yeah, like just like trying to he just like
Jocelyn.
pushing him, yeah. But he's not doing anything because he's so small. Oh. But it was super cute to me when like he got in Mando's like arm to go to
Oh,
sleep.
yeah.
Like he just like got cozy in there.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
also thought like, bro, he probably stinks so bad.
oh, well,
And
he's like pooping and peeing on himself. That's what I was thinking.
yeah,
Like, Grogu's not changing his clothes.
this is the way.
It made me think about in Hunger Games when Katniss wakes up. She's like, I changed your leaves.
Ugh.
um, Grogu has been like making a lot of cat noises. He like purrs and stuff, like, but it's like a growling or something.
Yeah, these are all noises that he's made
Oh,
before. I
I don't
mean,
know. I
yeah,
just noticed that he's making like a lot of like.
yeah.
He's making weird noises. I don't know. But yeah, he wakes up in the morning, and I thought this kind of sucked. He woke up and he's by himself.
Uh,
So the Mandalorian, how did he get out of that?
Shimmied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and Grogu sees him out there. He's awake, and he's like, "The old take care of the young, then the young take care of the old. This is the way."
This is the way.
And he
Yes.
wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, Grogu, I can't believe it. You saved my life. Thank you." There was no like he
I
worked.
felt like that was kind of a thank you in his own way, but it was like also very Star Wars. It's not Jedi, but it's like he's training him. It's like he's reminding him that yes, you did the right
Oh
thing.
my
Good job.
gosh. I don't know,
Like
man. This is like a baby taking care of you. This is like if you got hurt and your toddler took care of you for like a week.
he did a damn good job though, didn't he?
Yeah, but you can say thank you. Oh my goodness. You saved my life. I'm so proud. Or thank God, you know?
This is the
He
way.
just was like, this is the way. Moving on.
I enjoyed it. I
I
enjoyed
don't
it.
know. I thought that was a letdown. Like that's the reunion he thought you were going to die if he didn't get you that little poop ball and smear it in your mouth.
Yeah,
Literally saved your life. You're like, this is
this
the
is the way.
way.
That's
Yeah.
the most emotion that this guy has. Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's continue here.
I was underwhelmed.
So they go back to this gunrunner ship that's crashed. Um, go to check it out to see if they can get it going to get out of there, and some more of these not potpourri guys
I
show
like
up.
calling them potpourri guys.
The potpourri guys show up, have another little fight in there. Then Mando's like, we could get out of here, but then the Huts are just gonna keep coming after us,
And poor Rada.
and Rada, and but really in the back of my mind, I was like, Mando probably just wants to go kill him because they saw his face.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
clean that up, okay? Um,
Grogu doesn't need to know about that.
but I do like how they had another little like suit up thing because they just had weapons all over this thing because it's a gun runner ship. So they had everything they could need. Um, so yeah, they suit or he suits up, um, and then they get the ship going and they fly it towards the palace, and they fly it like right into the palace.
And it was all
And
slimy.
so like
Yeah,
yeah,
ew.
uh, and they're able to like block. Mando's able like to block the hallway by like collapsing it or something, so the droids can't get in. Uh, and then they fight Mando. Well, it's both of them really. Yeah, they fight these like big droids, the two big guard
Okay, they
droids,
made me think about Through the Looking Glass.
like the seconds
Yeah,
into
when the
minutes into
seconds and the
hours.
minutes and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because it was like pieces of like the other droids
Tick tick
and
tick
like
tick 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 tick.
all together. But yeah, this was fun because I liked how Grogu got in on the fight. Like he got
Oh, he
in
went
him.
in it. That and
Yeah.
then it, of course, it also made me think about Ant Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Damn
Something,
it.
something. You're gonna have to take this suit in. Yeah,
This is your conscience.
we haven't talked in a while. Yeah, Grogu's in there.
Droid like, what is going on? Yeah. So yeah, they're fighting. I like how Mando takes out the one where like he just activates all the bombs that the guy has
Yeah.
on his like belt or whatever, or the droid has on his belt. Um, and then yeah, Grogu's like tearing apart the other one from the inside, and Mando stabs it in the eye, takes it out, and then like have another sick shot of him going into the throne room basically, and like the droids are on. He lit the droids on fire behind him. Um, and so he goes in there to kill the twins, and then we got a like three different area battle like fight sequence going as Grogu goes over and releases Rada from his torture.
He's glistening.
Bro's ready to fight.
What is he wakes up though? He's like asleep. Grogu's trying to wake him up, like snap him back out of it, and he's like unresponsive until someone's about to grab Grogu, and he's like, "Leave him alone!"
Yeah, leave him alone.
And then he's violently fighting. He's like, "I'm big now." He's fighting his cousin or his aunt and uncle. He's like, "I'm not little anymore." Or
Again,
like.
yeah, like I feel like he's like he's just talking in exposition to like anybody that will listen. Like, I'm still not. I'm still big from earlier. Remember earlier in this movie when I was big?
I'm my own man.
Yeah.
But he's littler than them.
But he's got more muscle.
Yeah. But there's two of them.
Yeah. Well, I felt like they were around-ish the same size.
Looks like he's a little bit smaller.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we got Mando fighting Embo. And then we got Grogu fighting the dog, Morak.
Yeah, fighting the dog.
Not fighting the dog.
Grogu is petting the dog.
Doing his Jedi training on the dog. And then we got Rada fighting the twins. And they're just like falling on each other and rolling around and punching. But all of their weight, they're throwing their weight around on this trap door that's like starting to fall.
Starting to cave in.
Yeah. A bunch of them fall in. Yep. A bunch of them fall in. We get basically everyone that needs to fall in. The twins fall in, and then Embo and Morak fall in, and Rada also falls. But
Grogu is so strong with his force abilities that he could lift giant Rada
just pure
back onto
muscle.
the land, and yet he's like flexing in the air.
Yeah.
It was way too long of a shot. He's like,
Total like jock, like
yeah,
nothing going on up here in his head.
Yeah.
It just like, yeah. So they're saved. I like how the twins. This is their end. They've been in quite a few things that we've found out here as we've been talking, but this is their end. And Embo and Bat Dog get away through the tunnel.
Yeah, they see it's a lost cause.
Yeah, it's over. It's over, bro. Then we have the Anzellens. They return with the New Republic. We got X-Wings coming in. We got Dave Filoni flying in.
Mando wants to pull a Steve Rogers so bad. He's like, shoot it down. It's okay. You can blow the place up with us inside.
No,
he's gotta go down with the ship.
We'll be out of here. We'll be out of here by the time.
Right.
So they're all trying to escape. And yeah, we get Rada, Mando, and Grogu do a big dramatic jump out as the place gets bombed.
And my thought was, oh my gosh, Mandalorian needs to be holding on to Grogu because what if Rada lands on top of him in the water? Yeah.
Dead immediately. I'd jump away from where Rada is jumping. Just like jump away.
The other side.
Yeah. But we also get, this is where Carson, that's his name, Carson Teva, New Republic guy, officer. He actually shows up in this movie. So he actually got to make an appearance. I was surprised.
For 1 second.
I was surprised that he wasn't in it because like this
is a weird spot to put him if you're just gonna put him in one little spot. But, yeah.
Like this is, he should be more in this movie because it's more about the New Republic, and like I don't know, it felt weird that like he was in more of the stuff that wasn't directly about the New Republic. But now that Mando's like working with the New Republic and going to this base a million times, that Carson was at a lot. Mm-hmm. It's like he only shows up here at the end. Like,
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Um,
So
and so yeah,
they
Zeb
light the place up, man.
light the place up. They jump out. Zeb picks them up in the ship. I really love that ship, by the way. Um, you got me that Lego one a while back, the same ship, and
What ship is
I
it?
really love it. It's the one all the way at the wall. Yeah, yeah. It looks pretty much the same, but I think that one's from Rogue One, but it's the same ship. Like,
Oh well, you're welcome. I just buy you cool looking Star Wars ships.
I think it's a cool ship. It is cool. I like how it has like really long wings, but then they fold out. Like they're like
Mm.
the length of the ship all the way to the front, but then like they can pop out and like be like big, long, like narrow wings kind of. Um so yeah, this is basically the end of the movie. They just go back to the New Republic base.
Rada has to aura farm and say, yeah, he's gonna stay and find a job here. And they're like, you're such a big guy. I don't know that you can help.
Yeah. But Zeb is like, I think I got a uniform in your size.
Yikes.
What a team up. Zeb and Rada take on
Disgusting.
take on the universe. Take on the galaxy.
Rada's like, I can't do anything. I can't fly. I can flex.
He
You
just
guys
drops
got deep muscle therapy?
Zeb just like drops him in
Ew.
places. Like
While he's in the net still, so you can just pick him back up and drop him again.
just a wrecking ball. That's what they take out enemy bases with
I'm my
Rada.
own man.
Punches it. Yeah, so then we get Mando and Grogu. We basically end this movie where like that's what I mean. It's like there's this is just a fun movie with not a lot of consequences in the grand scheme of things. Like by the end, we're basically at the same place that we were at the beginning.
He has a
So
he has his ship again though.
yeah, but yeah, now he has a ship. But he already had a ship. He just has
Well, he
another.
got another one like his original one, and now they
Yeah,
get to go home and work on the roof.
yeah, they're gonna need to. But yeah, I liked him showing him how to fly the ship or
Yeah,
starting to
it's a
learn.
good move to show him how to fly the ship after he almost shot you twice and then brought a mini tiny ship that you couldn't fit in to pick you up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Teach him how to fly the ship or program something to fly in a way that he can use.
Now, see, if he had a droid,
Yeah.
it would have been no problem. He
Yeah.
could have had the droid fly
They need R2D2.
because that's what Grogu. That's what happened in season 3. I remember like the droid flew the ship, but Grogu was like in the seat in the front seat.
Yeah, when he got dropped off with Luke and stuff. Or from Luke.
Yeah, yeah, they did that. I think it did it again. I don't remember. But yeah, I like him getting to push the button to go to hyperspace. Grogu like push that button and it went whoosh.
He's getting to be a big boy.
Awesome. So that is the end of the movie. Kaylee, what did you think overall of the Mandalorian and Grogu?
I liked it. Um, I'll watch it again as soon as it comes out on something. But yeah, I really just feel like some of the stuff with the twins and what's the blue guy's name? The monkey type guy.
He's more purple. Yeah, Zeb.
Okay, yeah, him. I feel like those two things for me really just look bad
Okay. Yeah.
sometimes compared to other things. And Rada, maybe he looked just as bad, but he was silly
He's
anyway,
fun.
so it kind of worked, but I don't know. Those two things were just a little bit of a miss to me visually, but I was happy and fine with the whole rest of the movie. It was
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was a lot better than, like I said at the beginning, there wasn't these repetitive same people showing up. Like this was different stuff.
Yeah.
And they were
Yeah.
out doing something, and it felt like one thing that kept escalating and escalating, a longer plot than just we're here for 2 episodes, we're here for 2 episodes, we're here for 2 episodes. It felt grander to me.
Hmm.
I liked this better than the show. I like this better than I've ever liked anything in the show.
That's wild, but fair enough.
That's my opinion.
Good on you. Good on you. Um. Yeah. Overall, for me, I thought this was like just a like I said, like it felt to me just like two episodes of the Mandalorian kind of put together, maybe like two long episodes put together. Um, just with like that break in the middle, it really made it seem like that was like a stopping point, and now there's a new story after there. But overall, like it was, I liked how it was just like I didn't think I was gonna like it like this because I was like kind of complaining about it a little bit, seeing the trailer that like this, I didn't feel like this was gonna be worthy of a movie. Like the events in this didn't seem like
Well, I
it
didn't.
was gonna be
I don't
worthy.
know that I knew that the twins and stuff were gonna be in it. That's like the
Yeah,
main thing. It really did just seem like they were just gonna be messing around.
yeah, that's what it seemed like in the trailer, and that's why like going into it, I was like, this just doesn't feel like, it feels like if you're gonna do a movie, you should do something like how we were dealing with like Mandalore and like just like these big things, like there was nothing. It wasn't like a big grand story, but I was actually okay with it after watching it. I was like, this was actually just a fun, average, okay, like good story. Like that you can enjoy. It felt like a good summer movie to go see. Like and just relax, enjoy, have a great time. And there's action. It's kind of funny. It's like
Buy
it
the
feels good.
$80 popcorn bucket.
Yeah, buy an $80 popcorn bucket, have a great time. So I really like that. I really enjoyed just that it was genuinely a Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and that we got a lot of Grogu like being his own man. That's
He's not his father's son all the time.
right. Um, and yeah, I guess yeah, the Rada stuff was just funny to me. You know, the voice, exposition talking, his stance. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It wasn't it wasn't anything like too big picture, but it was very entertaining, very fun, and it even gave me vibes of kind of like, I guess you could call it the original trilogy, but it gave me more vibes of like some like Indiana Jones stuff in there a little bit too.
Let Jon
Just
Favreau do more Star Wars movies.
yeah, let him go, man. Let him do it. I think we got a great team there, and I'm glad to see Dave Filoni at the head and Jon Favreau just continuing to do Mandalorian. And I'm excited to see like where they go with Ahsoka because that's kind of like connected to this as well, and we're going to get more of that next year, I believe, at the beginning of the year. All right, so let's jump into comments so we can wrap up in time to make this a one episode deal. Um, our first comment comes from Zachary.
Let's hear it.
Zachary says, this was like a whole season of the show distilled into one film in a good way. You can sit there afterwards and go, that would be an awesome, that would be an episode, and that would be an episode, like two episodes. But you'll also be talking about all the awesome and fun and funny moments as you do it. Spectacularly made, fun, exciting, beautifully designed, shot, and animated. If you think Star Wars should be a big, immersive, weird, fun, action packed space adventure with lovable characters and heart, you should go see this ASAP.
I don't know if I think it was beautifully animated, but
Yeah. I think for the most part, I agree with you on Zeb, but like the the snake dragon
yeah, it just
thing,
was a
like
little uneven quality to
yeah,
me.
yeah, a little uneven, yeah. And I think that's kind of just the trouble with Zeb. I mean, even in the show, he looked about the same like that. So again, I don't think he's terrible looking. I just think it's not up to snuff with the rest. But our second and final comment, we got two like big comments. like long comments, and then like a bunch of like I like it, it's good comments.
Hmm.
So I just picked the two big ones. So this one comes from Stephanie. Stephanie says, I love this movie. This is going to be one of my comfort movies I watch over and over, which is probably healthier than Revenge of the Sith being my comfort movie. I love the Easter eggs. I love how fun it is because Star Wars can get really dark, which I also love, but sometimes just having adorable aliens and fun space adventures is what you need. I loved watching Grogu figure things out. I love seeing my favorite ships make an appearance and linking other shows to this movie. Ugh, I just love it.
I'm glad for you, Stephanie. Sounds like you're gonna have a good time. And yeah, you should definitely watch this more than Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the, Revenge of the Sith is good, but yeah, this is definitely. I agree with Stephanie with this being like more of a better like comfort movie.
Yeah.
Just like you can put it on and watch it many times. And I mean, I'm not one to watch things many times, but like
Well, I asked to
I
watch A
can
New
see it.
Hope all the time, but I could see asking to watch this.
Yeah. Are you gonna be like her, wanting to watch it over and over again?
Not over and over again, but it will be something that you'll be like, no, Kaylee, please. You're gonna ruin it for me.
Yeah, I do like to save them, but adorable aliens and fun space adventures. I like it. I like it. It was a fun space adventure. Um, all right. Do you have anything else before we close out this episode of Two Ghost Review?
I just want to make sure everybody knows I'm my own man.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. If you'd like to leave your thoughts on The Mandalorian and Grogu or Spider Noir Season 1, which will be our next episode's focus, you can do so on our Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, or Threads accounts, all named Two Ghost Review. You can also write into the show via our email at twoghostreview@gmail.com. We'd love to hear and discuss your thoughts on our next episode. Threads is where most of the action is happening and where you can see our thoughts on the world of pop culture in between episodes. We will also have a poll up for this episode the day it comes out. Polls can be found on Threads for 24 hours and on Spotify for a week. New episodes drop every other Friday. If you enjoyed this episode, we would be very grateful if you left us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Again, thank you all for listening to our ramblings and rants, and we will see you all next time.
Ah, he got me!